It is the internet.
Redirects to twatch.tv/Lander. Doesn't do anything.
Boo.
We tried.
I think we're live.
We tried
a
Reddit.
bit. Yes, we're live.
Hey, Twatch, what's going on?
Twooch. It's like with a U with an umlaut.
Twooch.
Twooch.
Boy, I gotta pop out some chats.
Some Teutonic Twooch.
There we go. Let's close that. Let's close that. Let's close that. Let's close. How are we on tab management? What is your tab management strategy? And don't lie to me and tell me you have none, because even you crazy tab hoarders know when to trim it
periodically down. I'll like look if I have to scroll too much, I'll be like, all right, what's all the shit that's just duplicates?
Yeah, no, I don't even let it get to scrolling territory.
I think I do a decent enough job though of like I'll move tabs around so that like specific windows will have specific tab sets on it, so I can just close the window.
Do you ever think about getting fancy and be like, you know what? I'm gonna do tab grouping.
I played around with that. It didn't click with me.
Didn't work for you. You know,
yeah.
That's fine. Oh, right, everybody. What do we got for you tonight? Couple of things, man. Couple of things. Kind of a light week, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. As you might know by the show title, we're going to be talking about the new Steam families. Four-dimensional golf. We got some news on the NVIDIA open source driver front from Red Hat, which is strange. And maybe we're going to scooch this up to the Steam segment here. We're going to be talking about Playtron. Playtronism. What's a Playtron? Well, stick around and we'll tell you about it. There we go. Now it's on Steam.
It's not like Voltron, let me tell you.
I mean, if you let me throw it on the ground a few times, it will be.
Need more cats.
That above
There
40
we go.
chests. There we go.
There we go. Yeah, and the dangers of anti-cheat.
Not
Is
even
it
once.
on? I don't know. Is it on? Who knows?
Is it safe?
Oh yeah, we need to kick over to live. Burp. There we go.
Nope.
Bye, Mike. Bye, System T. It was good while it lasted. I regret nothing. All right. So yeah, I haven't bought Horizon Part 2 yet.
Forbidden West?
Yeah, is it Forbidden West? Sure.
I think so.
That was the last one that came out, and there's like a multiplayer one, or that got canceled, didn't it?
Yeah, there was a VR one.
Know.
Yes. I remember seeing the VR one.
A lot of people. Oh, speaking of VR, man, Sony was like, "We're just gonna, we're not canceling it, guys, but we're just gonna stop making the Sony VR headset right now because
The PSVR, yeah.
nobody's buying them. Don't worry, we're not canceling it or anything. Go play the 4 games available for it.
You can still play Beat Saber.
Which is the one game that everyone seems to play.
You gotta be hard up to want to drop like, what is that thing, like $5.99 for some Beat Saber? When you can get your Beat Saber like experience for whatever,
Considerably
like
less these
Oculus
days, yeah.
toaster.
Yeah, you can buy the that one I borrowed from work for a bit. The
Embezzled.
Quest 2?
Embezzled.
I didn't embezzle it. I returned it. Like I said, I borrowed it.
you embezzled it, and then you debezzled it. Dembezzled. Rebezzle. Rezzle.
A career debezzler. It's not like bedazzling.
You can get the Quest 2 for £300, and it comes with the headset and the little knuckle thingy. Although they strongly recommend that if you're going to buy one of those, you should spend another £100 on the proper head strap, because that one that it comes with is a bit shit.
See, we didn't have Atomic Ass. Mike and System D never got to hear anything because we were on that wrong sync. I just realized that.
Oops.
Nobody said anything. I mean, apparently we're completely indistinguishable from dead air, so all right.
I mean, yeah, nothing of substance, at least.
It's ASMR. All right. That's on the right sync now, so I just woke the hell up out of North Ranger, probably.
Autosensory Meridian Response. Why do I still know what that stands for?
I don't know. Get off my timeline.
Asmisser.
Asthma.
The only thing I know about that is some article was talking about it, and like the establishing hero picture at the top of the article was an ear microphone. I'm like, bullshit. I went down that rabbit hole.
And the only reason I know what it is because I know the difference between what frisson is and what ASMR is. Frisson is the goosebumps you get when you listen to music, and it like hits you, and you get. Yeah.
So like what it's turned into on, or at least what it was last time I poked my head into the ASMR crowd, was ladies licking on microphones shaped like ears.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like,
Freaky shears on a stand. Yes.
there's like, all right. I mean, it's not hurting anybody. Whatever. Like if that's what you want to watch, go for it.
And I mean, like, I guess a lot of people just like put that on in the background, just like comfort noise and shit, right? Like, while they do
I don't
other
think
stuff.
the people watching ladies like ear-shaped microphones are there for the background noise. I'm just gonna throw that out
Well,
there.
they are.
Guess.
They're
bit of
doing other
speculation.
stuff with their hands,
Bit
right?
more activity.
Yeah, they're busy.
Like that works for somebody. Sorry about all that dead air, Mike. We just realized that. We're like, we had a pre-show going on. Don't worry, we recorded it. I don't know. That made me think about other types of ways we could put a microphone in like a ham. We can do
Just eat
ASMR
it.
ham edition. I don't know.
Isn't that just ham radio?
Ham radio, yeah. See, look, we're already in the branding department here, man. Like ham radio, like you've never experienced.
Ham radio SMR is just someone sticking a microphone in some ham.
What's your call sign? 1-4 nom nom nom.
Candy cane.
Parkophone. It'll be a brilliant thing, man. And I'm sure somebody's already thought of it.
We get a cease and desist next week. They're
Right.
like, we own the patent on this. Please stop talking about
Oh,
it.
jeez. I figured exactly what it was. I was reading on Hacker News. Somebody got like a nasty gram from fucking Facebook over something benign as fuck. Like he had like booked something in one of his projects. They're like, no, we have it. We own everything that ends with book. And he had to fucking like lawyer up a little bit and like send him back like, let's fucking go, motherfucker. Notes back, and they're like, you can't blame a soulless corporation for trying.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, you do you, buddy.
It's the whole, if you don't show that you're enforcing your trademarks, you might lose them.
Yeah. Bored ass lawyers on retainer syndrome.
Yep.
Gotta do something.
Man, I wish I could collect a paycheck and do jack all. I went down to court, the court, a couple weeks ago. I think I mentioned this on the show, but they have the best work schedule ever. They work 2-hour shifts, and there's a 4-hour lunch in between them. That shit is great. I want that time.
Fuck
schedule.
this. I'm moving to Canada, homie. How do I?
Right? I'm getting a job at fucking in the justice system.
I don't know
Damn,
what I would
right?
do with like 4 hours of just paid. I would probably get another part-time job or some shit. Like, can I pick up some 3-hour shifts? Dude, crazy times. Did anybody buy the Capcom Dark Souls? Not there.
Capcom Skyrim.
I grabbed Pathfinder War of the Righteous because it went to like $12 on the sale. But
I went cruising around for like some deals. Like, yeah,
On the last day, I bought Dread Templar and the DLC for Kingdoms of Amalur because they were both under £5. So yeah, just bought it.
okay. We're going to be talking about, because we put it out there last week. We're like, we're going to be reviewing your last day one purchases at the end of the show in the 8 Mail segment. We're going to pass judgment. Like,
I had to
really
Google
bought
a
that
couple of
day
those
one.
games because, like, I recognize the name, but if you asked me anything about them, I couldn't tell you what the fuck they were about. 13 Remaster, that was the one.
13, I played a lot of the original 13 back in the day because it's like it's like a comic book, but it's a first-person shooter. Yeah.
Do you have to play 12 for it to make any sense?
No.
Oh yes, you got to buy the 12 pre-DLC.
You gotta buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 first.
It's not Final Fantasy, and even then.
No. 7 or 8 are no longer available. They were only sold on the 3DS.
No, there were cell phone exclusive games in
shit.
Japan.
There we go.
For the Nokia N-Gage. That's it. It's exclusive.
No.
for the N-Gage.
This is for like Kingdom Hearts. If you want the full Kingdom Hearts story, you need to find a cell phone from like 2003 Japan to play one of the mobile games. Because that has crucial plot information that is not available anywhere else.
How many times
think
have you
that-
like started like digging in to a game like that, and you're like, I want the, you're like you play like whatever the current iteration is. You're like, all right, I want to know about this lore shit. Then you run into some shit like I want to know about it that much.
The Elder Scrolls.
Super Robot Wars.
As it turns out, there were a couple of Elder Scrolls games that only came out on phones. And
I want to play enough. Wait, or like 3D games or like old school,
like
pixel?
old school dungeon crawler type of thing, but they have little bits of the lore. And I was watching, what was it? Patrician TV. He does the stupidly long Elder Scrolls videos. The first video he did,
the Vati video of Elder Scrolls.
Sort of. Although he doesn't, he discusses the lore a little bit, but he's more on the technical side of the games. The first video he did was on Morrowind, and it was 7.5 hours. And he discusses, like, the first 2 minutes are him discussing, it's like, yes, this is a legitimate video, and yes, that time is actual content, it's not just padded out. And then he did a 10-hour one for Oblivion. Again, all content. And then he did a 20-hour one for Skyrim, I want to say.
I love that shit though. That's like my background noise when I work out.
Yes.
It's like talk to me about something so that
Yes,
like
the Skyrim
I'm not
one is 20 hours. It's broken up into 2 parts. One is 11 hours, the other one is 9.
I like that stuff like that exists, but there's not 20 hours of shit I didn't want to know about Skyrim.
He goes into like all of the technical stuff and all of the interviews that the
I'd be
developers did.
I'd be watching that shit like an editor, man. I'm like, nope, sorry, we can take that out. If we move this here, no.
Yeah. For me, there's like it needs to just be just below engaging for it to be like good background noise.
This is the curse, dude. This is why I started listening to audiobooks instead of, because I used to always go to bed watching hybrid watch sleeping to documentaries, and you had to find just the right level of documentary that was interesting enough to where you kind of cared about it, but not interesting enough where you were going to stay the fuck up and finish watching.
Something that you would listen to, but not something that you would actively like pay attention to.
And you always ran into that fucking issue of like, wait, all right, I'm not going to go. I got to find out what's going on here. All right. Or like, yeah. And it can't be completely disinteresting because then you're sitting there trying to go to bed. At least I am going like, I don't care about this. Whatever.
Yeah. It just becomes distracting.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is that like really weird needle of the thread of just like, just engaging enough that like I can tune in and then like dip out and like not miss anything.
Interesting, but not enthralling.
That's why I like a lot of Jesse Cox's stuff, because it hits that vibe for me.
Okay. Yeah, I'll watch old Cox when he's on Twitch every now and then. Like on a Sunday when I'm editing, I'll put him on the background, listen to him talking about whatever.
Yeah, whatever he's theorizing about today.
Whatever he's got going on, man. There's no rhyme or reason to a lot of it.
Oh.
That is always good. All right. Oh.
I need to get a drink. I'm super fucking thirsty.
All right, go get a drink.
Yeah, no, those are my background noise videos. Was like, well, I've watched all of the anime and all of the shows that I want to watch. I'm all caught up. Let's go to YouTube, find a stupidly long video of someone who's entertaining to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
And Patrician TV actually does a very good job of that. He has a bit of a deadpan delivery for the humor. Doesn't really address some of his jokes. Some of them he calls them out specifically, but others he just drops them and carries on like nothing ever happens. Like, oh, you dick.
You gotta drop the occasional joke, man. I know. I'm waiting for. I did a little 4-minute video on that Nocto NHP1. Somebody hasn't called me out. I'm waiting. I got my bingo card for dumbass comments, YouTube comments, because I did a volume test of the NHP1 next to. I compared it to the Threadripper cooler with a fan, using a science instrument.
An actual dB meter?
Of sorts, yeah. I am just going to be very depressed.
Yes, kind of like that. Except those are not streams. Those are actual edited videos of someone who's just going, you know, point by point, almost quest by quest for the main quest and like the main side faction stuff. He goes and it's like, that's why the videos are that long.
Can't do it. I couldn't do it. That sounds like absolute hell to me. Every time I look at it, I'm talking about making it. I'm not talking about consuming it.
Yes. For consuming, it's fine. It's just background noise.
That would drive me up because I'm always trying to like get stuff within that 4 or 5 minute block. I'm like, how do we condense this and get it down to just what you need without being coming across as like, oh, dude, don't you hate it when you find a video and like, that's what I was looking for, and you get it and it's like somebody playing the fucking commercial over like AI generated voice shit.
Mm-hmm. Although, because I've been looking, I'm still pondering on whether I'm just going to replace the brake pads or the brake discs at the same time, because the brake discs have some pits and some grooves that shouldn't be there because they're old.
I mean, do they have a lip on them?
Not yet.
And to get them turned.
Yeah.
It's resurfacing for this.
Yeah.
So they make
put it on a
machines.
lathe, just get...
Yep. Yeah, if it doesn't have like a big lip on it, just get them to turn it. That'll be just a few pounds.
Yeah, no, that was the first thing I checked, because you can see like where the brake pads touch and where they don't, because there's a layer of rust at the top. But yeah, no, it's at the same level, give or take.
Unless you want like cross-drilled brake lines or something like that.
No. But yeah, it's when so I've been looking at like videos of people working on those specific cars and what to do and what there's a couple of dudes. One of them owns a shop and the other one's just the owner of the car. And they're from Bradford. And they have a really thick accent and they're just like mechanic talk. Just stupid bullshit. But hey, they're showing how to do everything you need to do. It's like, oh, all right, cool. Colorful commentary on everything.
Nobody's really cracked that equation. Because I've looked for like a couple of like live streamers that are mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's really got the setup down yet.
Yeah, I imagine you need like a camera crane or something to like reposition
like
constantly.
And like, because you can't just point a camera at you like hunched over.
Yeah. Because like
it has to be on like a little cart with a laptop or something, so you can cart it around.
Yeah. some overhead view.
If you did
or some
something
shit,
something like that. I mean, like when you're doing brake repair or something like that's easy enough, you know, to like get a good shot up, which is good. But yeah, nobody's really cracked that formula yet.
You need the undercam. Oh yeah, you stick a GoPro on the guy on the little like board with the wheels. Whee!
I've seen a lot of innovation in IRL trucking though. IRL Euro Truck Simulator is like its own category effectively. There's a couple of guys competing.
So the truck simulator guys bid to actually convert these like game drivers into real drivers is working.
These guys are really doing it.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, like
for
car
live streaming,
shows
because
have
you,
been around
you need to
forever.
account for... You have to have a space that's big enough to fit a car in, and that's going to be echoey as shit, and you're going to have a big metal box on top of you, most likely.
And you also need to have exhibit being like, yo dog, we put a seat warmer in your seat warmer so you can warm your ass while you ass your warm. Whatever happened to exhibit? Did he die? Is he still alive?
I didn't hear about him dying, so he's probably still alive. There's one song of his that I enjoy, Multiply, if anyone's curious.
Well, now we're cursed with this knowledge, Pedro. Thank you. No, we can't unlearn it.
I don't even know if I'm sure I've heard some exhibit stuff. My boomer memes, kids, look it up.
I mean, I've definitely heard an exhibit song. I can't tell you what one of them is because like it made no impression on me.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
it's like that stuff, like pop artists and shit like that. Of like, I've never listened. And you're like, oh yeah, all right, never mind, I've heard that. I just didn't.
Yeah. Oh, it was pretty funny. They started playing Backstreet Boys in between sets at the metal show, and everyone started singing along because everyone fucking knows the words. Say what you will, right? Like at least the songs are memorable. Tell me why.
Oh man,
The song with the gibberish lyrics written by some Italian producer or something. And they were like, well, he's a really successful producer, so he probably knows what he's doing, right? So they just sang it as it was.
Yeah, success does not
as
equal
it turns
knows
out,
what you're doing.
massively successful. So, yeah.
Was
not be
it?
confused
I don't
with the
know.
Nier soundtrack.
See, that one was deliberately gibberish.
Ooh, why is that yellow? That's
Yellow,
easy to read.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, imagine if that's how you had to read shit. Fuck that, I'd claw my eyes out. I go
Oh,
to Braille.
Hello, Jill.
Hello, Joe.
Bonjour.
Oui, oui.
Bonjour.
Quebec did something dumb this week. I forget what it was.
I mean, you're gonna have to be a little bit more specific.
Right, I just realized I might have to put a point on that.
News.
Or it might have been this, like I found out Quebec did something dumb this week. I don't remember. Quebec came up, and I'm like, yeah.
Parents file $1.5 million lawsuit after Quebec teacher allegedly lists students' art for sale online.
Teachers gotta get paid, man. Damn it.
Apparently, a bunch of people got killed in a reservation, and the cops aren't doing anything about it. That's fun. Well,
Were they mauled by a moose?
no, they were mauled by a car.
R.I.P. Jamboard. That's why I got Jamboard up.
I got an email telling me that Jamboard was going away.
I don't know, man. I forget who I was talking about it in Discord. They were doing the yearly Feedburner is going to go away. Be careful, Wogaburger.
Right.
And like that, oh my god, Google's going to get rid of Feed. Oh, it might have been Scott. Was it you, Scott? I think it might have been Scott.
That sounds like
That
a Scott
sounds
thing.
familiar.
Yeah.
I'm not making
Throw
fun
Scott
of it.
under the bus.
No, everybody has their OMG Feedburners go away moment. Mine was like 13 years ago, but ain't going nowhere. Google threatens to. They haven't done anything to Feedburner since inception. I know, like I set up our RSS syndication on Feedburner seriously 12 years ago. I've never touched it since.
You want to? I imagine that like maybe there's some feature of search that is built on top of Feedburner that they realized like, oh, we can't actually remove this.
I don't think anybody, like, they got fucking Milton, all right? Milton's in charge of that shit with his red fucking stapler,
Yeah, right.
chilling the fuck out, and like nobody.
Put strychnine in the guacamole.
Nobody wants to deal with that, man. Either that or they've forgotten how to, like, they've lost access to it at this point.
They don't physically know what server it is running on
Like
anymore.
it just exists somewhere, and like there's zero maintenance to it.
The one person who knew the admin password is gone.
They just like actually died, so like no one has it anymore.
And the only reason I bring that up is like it was I was just the constant doom and gloom of that. And I think like maybe 10 years ago I moved I kept our feeds on FeedBurner, but I also started doing our own dedicated feeds directly from Linux Gamecast. Because 10 years ago FeedBurner was gonna die any minute. Like, nah. Dude, that would mess some stuff. You know what would break the internet, though? It would break podcasting if Apple broke their feeds. Because if you don't
iTunes
understand,
is pretty big.
Yeah.
all of the websites that you go to that are not, even like Spotify does this too. They all pull off the iTunes RSS feed for your podcast. I found this out is like, because I'll get like, why am I getting traffic from over here? The fuck's this site? And I'm like, why is the artwork wrong? I'm like, where are you even getting? I'm like, oh, you guys are pulling from like, so yeah, all the podcast websites pull from iTunes. So if you make a change, you got to make a fucking change to iTunes for it to propagate. That would just break everything. I don't know. How do you find podcasts these days?
Honestly, YouTube. People will like, like because they'll post their podcast on it, and the recommendation algorithm will like float it up, and I'll give it a listen, and like if I like it, maybe I'll like download like their actual episodes. And shit.
All right, so you'll like sample it
Yeah.
on YouTube, then like then make a commitment and put it on the
Yeah.
What do I use it? I use the red one on Android Pocket Cast. I would use Spotify, but it takes a month to load the damn thing when it wants to load. Like, that is the most... All right. What's worse? I think Spotify just wins as the worst Android app. Maybe second in line is Discord right now.
They really fucked up Discord. Like,
Do you have the thing with the keyboard where when you're trying to add media where it won't pop up all the fucking way unless you put it in zoomer mode?
No, I don't get that.
If you get it in landscape, which all my fucking tablets around the house are just on stands, right? So I can just walk up to them and check them. It doesn't, like maybe 1 out of 5 tries, it'll pop up the media thing. Like you gotta fight with it every single fucking time. Give it a week though, because they've changed that
thing
button.
that annoys thing that annoys me on the Android app for Discord is it used to be you just swipe to the right and you could see all of your chats and whatnot. Now you have to swipe to the right, then tap on the messages to go to the individual chats, then tap back on servers. Like, fucking really?
The QR code scanner got moved in like 3 menus deep now. I used to see one button. That was super
you
convenient.
just swipe to the right, tap on your picture. There it was. Just tap on it. Away we go.
Now I gotta like go into a menu and then go into another menu and then select it. It's yeah. You're talking about lawyers on retainer, graphic designers on retainer.
They're just trying, like, yeah, let's just rearrange the same stuff, man. I'll give thanks to our newfound ability to log into Steam through fucking QR code, too. Jeez, dude, like...
But, like, Strider is 100% right, and, like, there's some fucking sorcery going on with that QR code recognition, because it gets, like, a little bit of that code, and it's like, yo, you're logged in.
I mean, every time it says that it got it, it's like Smearovision, me blurring of like, because I'm trying to feed it the QR code, because initially it's like, that's ham, that's not, and I'm like, no, it's right there. See, then it catches it, and the picture it freezes on. I'm like, you that's a rough approximation. That must be like a good enough.
The Steam QR code reader does that too.
It's got to be like 40%. And I'm like, yeah, that's good enough. Let him in.
Well, like, how much information is actually, like, in the QR code, right?
Like 16 bytes.
Yeah, so, like, you really, like, you need the one corner of it to actually do the thing. That's how much of it is actually, like, the useful information.
All right. Pedro, you need to get some drink. Take away.
I need to pee and get some drink as well, yes.
I'm about done with my pre-show keg.
Yes. The Venstein.
I keep looking for. I should have bought one. I found one of these in like bright yellow. I didn't buy it. Should have bought it. I just didn't feel like carrying it around with me.
I get a million of these guys. These like shaker bottles.
Yeah.
Because like you spend more than $100 at like the supplement store, and they just give you like
Just
one,
toss it
right?
in.
Yeah, and like, but like that's how much a jug of protein powder costs. So, like every time I go, they're just like, "Hey, here's a bunch of them." So now I have so many of them.
It's like the modern day AOL CD.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Just come with a thing. Yeah, AOL, start sending out things on like 2 terabyte NVMe's.
Right. Yeah. Please send some hard drives out. I guess you got to pay for the weight of those though. So yeah.
NVMe's.
SD cards.
Yeah. I'd be down with that, dude.
Read-only SD cards.
All right. Dick challenge. You can get a Gen 4 hang on, wait for Pedro. All right, Pedro, you missed out, son. Gen 4, 8 terabyte NVMe, but it's write once. It's $100.
For backup, yeah. For single use backup, sure. Yeah.
You can write to it once. That's it. That data is etched into it.
For 8 terabytes for $100?
8
I think
terabytes.
that's
Samsung fucked up at the fab.
yeah.
All of these cells have one write on them, guaranteed. So they locked it for $100. What would you put on it? Like,
I just put backups on it, right? Like
put 8 backup.
Yeah.
How big is your backup?
Probably more than 8 terabytes.
How big is
everything?
your critical nut?
Critical nut?
The one that, like, if it doesn't restore, you're going to be fucked for about a week. I'll tell you how big mine's 82.1 gigabytes. If that is, no, that's a couple of versions on it, but.
Yeah, probably nothing huge, honestly. Like, yeah, maybe 50 gigs.
And like when I talk about like the critical bit, I'm talking about like all my fucking home folders, all of all the shit I've made. Like, and there is some dumb stuff. Like I have a folder of it's called TCS, transparent common shit. Like all the stuff I used in videos, a lot of the stuff I have to make. I'm like, I'm never redoing that. All the stuff we use for the shows, but yeah. I don't need a bunch of storage. Like that gets replicated. And like once you have like the main thing done, like incremental backups, that's where it's at, baby.
Ooh.
Just no spinny disk. I don't want drives that kind of work anymore. Because I'm lazy and I'm like, I will put shit off. All right, Pedro, we'll get a deal for you.
Gotta do with what?
We have a deal for you.
Let's make a deal.
See, what happened was Samsung, they fucked up some dies, right? Memory dies. They have a line of 8 terabyte NVMe's for £100. But they're firmware locked for only one write.
Can you still access it in read-only mode after the fact?
Yep. As soon as they've been written, that part is marked as read-only.
Right.
8 terabyte. Gen 4, 5.4, £100.
How many?
How many what?
How many of those SSDs?
Oh, no, this is theoretical bullshit we were talking about.
Yeah, this is just how many of them are available in this hypothetical scenario.
Oh, I don't know. They got about around, let's be realistic, 120,000.
Cool. So, yeah, no, if I could get like 4 of those, yeah, I'd probably just download all my games, put them on there. It's like, there, done.
But you got to keep them charged.
That's easy enough to do. Just get one of those USB or 4 of those USB enclosures and
I'm surprised anybody's made this device, like just a block that you can plug like a row of fucking NVMEs in with like, you know, a zinc oxide battery in there that just taps them once a week. Just to give them a quick charge. So Pedro's in. Pedro wants 3 of our
Yeah.
lockup drives.
Yeah, I do like 4 maybe. $400.
yeah, 3 or 4 so I could download all of my games from Steam, GOG, wherever, and just have them all there.
I'd like to buy enough to where I could leave them in parking lots.
Give people false hope.
Somebody could use that for a long time before they realized they were fine.
If they installed Windows on it, they probably wouldn't even last a week because it's like, wait, why isn't Windows Update working?
Yeah, garbage collection. Right. Let me get something to drink.
And NTFS, baby.
No. Is that in the kernel yet, like officially?
I think
the new one is.
so.
The new one is.
That
I think the
wasn't-
old one was getting dropped, though, right?
Yeah, the old one was getting dropped, and then the new one was implemented, and the person who was maintaining it kind of poofed.
I mean, can you blame him?
So now they're going, okay, the fuck do we do now?
Wasn't it that one company that maintained the or sold the driver?
Yes,
Ah.
that's the one that was open source, and there was one person maintaining its implementation in the Linux kernel. I think they probably found, because I haven't read anything, so they've probably found someone to maintain it now.
And before you type this, I saw this yesterday on Reddit. I'm like, I'm having problems reading NTFS, whatever, directly off a network. I'm like, stop.
NTFS? NFS? Sure.
No.
Oh, dude, we got NVMe over network now. It's nuts.
Yeah. You can do an NVMe over IP.
Yeah,
Better,
you can do ATA over network. I did ATA over Ethernet.
Don't. Don't.
Well, the what do you call it? The little ARM boxes weren't powerful enough to run like a full iSCSI client.
Oh, no.
So,
Like, NVMe over IPs are like really fucking neat when you bring DD in to the fucking equation.
Oh yeah.
Like imaging drives without needing an operating system or anything, or like what is it called, Ghost whatever imager.
Yeah, Norton Ghost or whatever. Symantec.
Files, not FileZilla. Clonezilla.
Yes, it was one of the Zillas. Yeah, thank you. That
Yes.
one. Yeah.
And SCCM, the Microsoft one.
Yeah. No, there's just like there's a lot of cool shit where you can just be like, yeah, and like none of these computers actually need disks. They just boot off of network.
It makes sense if you have like established
I've seen some weird fucking use cases, like just having a boot drive and like having your user partition entirely be an NFS mount that's read only, so that like you only expose specific binaries to servers, and so on. Like, yeah, there's a bunch.
Yeah, no, if you have a clearly defined structure
Idea
of
yeah.
what people are going to be using, then yeah, you can absolutely do that. Just dumb terminals all the way. Or Chromebooks.
These were fucking servers though.
Yeah.
But it's like it's interesting because like, oh yeah, you update one host and then like you update them all because they're all running the same binary. So like, it's I would say that's like that's a very cumbersome solution, but it's still clever. Like,
Yeah, it'll take implementation is going to be a bitch, but once it's done, it's done.
yeah.
That's actually one of the things that I want to try, because I know that Clonezilla can do. You can set it up as a server for. You pixie boot a machine and it deploys the disk image for it. I actually want to set
That's
that
just
up.
TFTP though. That's pretty easy to
Yes.
do. XINET
Never
D.
Because I've done the SCCM one because the SCCM server kept breaking a lot, so I've had to
It was just
basically
easier to reinstall.
Yeah, just wipe everything and then reinstall SCCM, set up
See, I'm gonna have to start dealing with some like Windows machines in a little bit, and I'm not looking forward to having to deal with that kind of crap.
If Microsoft didn't fuck it up repeatedly, it wouldn't be so bad.
and like there's the other thing too, is like, is Wine good enough? Can I just run this shit in Proton? Will it work if I just, because
you still can't run like the Active Directory console and a couple of other things still don't work over Wine.
But like that's the thing. It's getting to the point where it's just like, we don't actually need that Windows server. We can just run this shit in Wine, and yeah, it'll be as stable as it would be on Windows, right? Like we're not gonna make any bold claims, but we're gonna hit around parity.
7 cents a gig, 8 terabyte.
590 is pricey though.
Dude, this is why I'm gonna be moving to fucking Epic, dude, because you can get those fucking buy 4 fucking PCI Express risers.
Load them up with NVMe's.
Load that shit up, dude, because that is my constant battle is fucking storage. And it's warm and hot storage too. It's not like archival shit. It's like,
yeah,
fucking 300, 400, 500 gig video files. All right, cool. Yeah, I think we're together.
Together forever.
Yeah, bring back IDE.
Oh, that Together Forever said very softly. It reminded me of the Trackmania Forever intro. When you were sitting in the menu, the music that that was in the background is like forever, forever.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah, I forgot about it. Man, NATO just fucked up all kinds of, like, Trackmania 1 had a fucking slapping ass soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. I mean, it was very, I always called it like Cowboy Bebop-esque with the horns and shit. Like, I mean, you can like jam out. Trackmania Stadium Squared ain't got shit. And I don't know what they're doing with 2020 right now. All right, let's go, everybody. Fucking hit the records, hit the stops, hit the scrolls. If things break, they just break because Jordan's box is on Debian testing.
Woohoo!
It's my fault.
No.
It's not quite life on the edge.
Blame Intel.
Unstable.
That's Intel's fault, really. I got that, and
That's me, Jordan Intel Zwang.
you shill. Well, I mean, they were digging the foundations and found like a 6,000-year-old burial site with the new Intel fab in Germany.
That's what we need. We need more ghosts in our CPU.
You only
Teutonic
move the
ghosts.
headstones.
It's the Wild Hunt. They're back. They're optimizing your prefetch.
Well, you got to think about it, man. Like, I think that'll. What was it? Did I get a? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be their new line of lakes.
I'm waiting for the fucking angel from The Simpsons.
All right. Let's go on that. Let's get there. Cool. And welcome back to another Linux Gamecast Weekly. The show covers the latest Linux gaming news, reviews, how-tos, and most importantly, I don't know what I just did there. Like, whatever the hell else we come up with. Vince Stone here in beautiful downtown Athens, Georgia. I'll be switching the bits, piloting our little nightmare train, joined every week by the man up north in Toronto, where it's still snowing because he had a show to go to, and that's how fate likes to stick you in the eyeball. Jordan Savang. And the man staying up late past his bedtime on the Isles of Britannia, across Oceania. Not all the way there, man. That's not Oceania.
It's a half
Oceania,
ocean across Atlantis.
between-
Atlantis, Distania. Yes, that is the dulcet tones of one Pedro Mateus, and together with you, Shout Realm Dynamic, joining us live, helping us form cocaine Voltron. Gentlemen, I have learned much to be learned about that Intel card from last week. But before I say anything, I owe the person who purchased that card to read the gift note, because if you pick up anything for the studio, not only do I put you like, oh, you're here. No, fuck no, this is Linux Gamecast. You go on our wall of shame of fine, upstanding cannibals because we love you. That lets you know that you are truly fiscally irresponsible, but we do appreciate it. And you get to send it a note with an Amazon thing, which I couldn't find last week. But for our little Intel card, Arthurian says, does this card get Vin's officially unofficial wax seal of approval? A, my seals are made of arsenic. Of teleworking question mark. With love, allegedly, from Arthurian. Arsenic hearts back to you, buddy.
What about some old lace hearts?
Can it be arsenic lace?
Yeah.
I am just big on arsenic this evening, man. I'm really thinking arsenic's making a comeback.
I'm more of a cyanide fellow myself.
All right.
I'm a fan of the Gom Jabbar. Sticky with the pointy end. Yeah.
Lead coated, so it's delicious when you rub it on your tongue.
Oh, dude. Wall candy. If you tuned in on Wednesday, I did a live stream of just plug in that card into Rectangle, which is the little thermal note box that I built. And, just some basic testing, but I was able later that afternoon and the next day to get some real testing. You would, I don't want to spoil it for you if you didn't see the live stream, but there's some engineering mishaps on that card. And I, just a bunch of things that I've not seen anybody talk about with Intel Arc on Linux. I'm like, and I know people haven't talked about them because when you Google them and what do you say, Pedro? You duck go them because you,
yes.
Okay. You DDG them.
I bing them.
You bing them. There's no search results for this stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess we're going to type it out. And yeah, I'm going to be working on that. And I did get out the video for the NHP1, the fanless cooler from Noctua. I put that up with a write-up. Super serious, like hyper-clinical, no jokes, just nothing but science all the way down.
Delicious magical science.
It's kind of difficult, man, because I want to maintain a certain level of jank in anything we do. But at the same time, in order to do that correctly, I still got to throw in some stuff where people are like, oh, you're doing that intentionally. I'm like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Oh, man, we're trying to have some fun here. So that is out over on Interfacing Linux. If you've been curious about that and you're like, hey, man, maybe I want to try this fanless cooler, because all the YouTubers put it on CPUs that they knew it couldn't cool because that gets more clicks than what I did. But yeah, I get some actual information over there. I did try to melt it with a kernel compile, though. So if you just want to watch that torture test, it is there. Jordan, you survived a snowstorm of ale.
Yeah, a snowstorm, an ailstorm, and a guy with a really horny guy, actually. He had like a crown made out of like deer horns. But that was one of the opening bands. No, I saw Ailstorm last night. They're doing their tour of the Dead Marauder, so I caught the show. It was fun. Yeah, haven't been to a metal show since the last one I went to a month ago, but hey, I get to do that again. That's fun.
You get to hold your Wii.
Yeah. Yeah. We were at this Masonic temple that has like 4 bathrooms and was like the venue was completely sold out too, so it was like completely at capacity. Mm-hmm. And yeah, the bathroom line was like way longer than the merch line. It was kind of funny.
Did anybody invent like bathroom corners?
No, not that I'm aware of.
All right.
I'm sure the cleaners the next day found out.
I hope not. I did like that the mosh pit was crazy enough that Ailstorm had to start playing elevator music to calm them down, and people were still moshing to it. It was great.
Nice. Pedro, the jumper pack Mateus.
Jumper cables on his nipples Mateus.
On Discord, and apparently the one you suggested I already have. Oh. It's the little jumper pack that also works as a power bank.
Okay, now here's a question. Did you buy it for the jumper pack?
Yes.
Okay. Mine, I bought for the power bank. I didn't. I was looking. I did a search for like ginormous ion lithium brick with a Type A and a Type C. I'm like, oh, cool. So you can get a light on it. It shows up, and it came with the nipple clamps. And I'm like, I left it alone for like 2 days. We're like, all right, I got to see if this works. and I hooked it up, and it spun over turbocharged because I disconnected the terminals. I'm like, huh, that's neat. So now it's in the boot. I need to buy another one for the intended purpose of having a power bank in the house.
Yeah.
Right.
I have mine. There's a little bag that Nori actually made the bag, and it's along with the triangle and a few other stuff. It's just there.
Yeah,
I check it every now and then
one
to see if
just
it's still charged.
I need to get one of those just because it's still fucking cold up here. Like, we got like 5 centimeters of snow or some shit. Like, cars won't start. It's a fun time.
Yeah, dude, you gotta watch out. But we're never gonna get those electrified nipple clamps on the horse. No,
That's because the horse doesn't have any nipples. It has these like weird hose mechanisms that go into some like strange pump, which we call the steam.
Linux
Update
of the week.
Udders.
You know,
Horse udders.
You know, what?
Utterly ridiculous.
Much like Fast and the Furious, Linux is about family and not about crashing cars into other cars. And Steam wants to like embrace you into its family and give you some better family sharing options. So we got the new Steam families. This overrides the old family sharing system, which has some improvements, i.e. more than one person can play a game on an account at a given time. That's the big one. You will still need n number of games if you want n number of people to play it at a given time. So if I'm playing Apex Legends and Ven's playing Apex Legends, we need to have 2 copies and we need to have a third.
And virus.
Yeah. And a bunch of Ring Zero. Well, we'll get to that later. You know what? that is not part of the family sharing, but it is shared via your family. Just saying. Yeah. So they have some purchase requesting stuff. For children as well.
Unfortunate wording.
Yeah, child purchase requests. As I was getting to, yeah, you know, once upon a time, you'd have to like go to your kid's computer and like punch in your credit card to buy games. Now they can just ask you and spam you, spam the parent accounts for purchase authorizations. But there's some caveats here. So if Billy gets banned because he's hacking on Apex Legends and he wasn't victim to some Destroyer 2009 shenanigans, you Papa will get banned. So I gotta ask, are we gonna see the Steam belt on the Steam store? We can't reinstate your account. We'll sell you a belt though, so you can solve the problem in the long term.
Yeah, no, I think you're just kind of left with your own actual physical.
Wait a
belt.
minute.
And just smack
Hang on.
your child
Now,
with it.
here's the thing. What happens if my brother? So you know what? Let your sister do the cheating for you. There's no mention of sister in here. Sisters are like
sisters are the legal gray area.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nothing will happen to you. Now, this does bring up a lot of questions because, you know, I played around with it just out of necessity this week because I was doing some benchmarks on the ARC A310 card. And I'm like, okay, well, I want to do it on this box. And I was like, do I want to like put the games on a drive, then like lug them over, then like log back? And I'm like, hang on a minute. Nice. Punched it in, synced it up. Not a problem. But it instantly, I don't like having to do the pin code constantly. Like, because Steam will default into like family mode and then you can like remove restrictions, which isn't that big a deal. But I mean, it worked fine. It didn't complain. It was zero friction. Now, apparently, a long time ago, with the original implementation of family sharing, you could play multiple games on the same account. It wasn't a problem. They never really enforced it. It was real easy to get around. Wink, I should say. You could just drop offline and like, hey, we can play. Maybe a little too much abuse on that side, so they started enforcing it, and now this is kind of bringing this back. Now you're sitting there, I mean, like, I'm a developer. Don't worry, you got hopped into this. You can pick and choose. You can say, I don't want my game as part of this. And something we need to bring up. It is all about family, all right? It is. But you can only change families once a year.
Yes, they do say, because like this is supposed to be for like actual families. This is not for buddy time. That you can only join new families once a year. But if you're the family administrator, you can remove a bunch of people. You can it's very easy to disown your family via Steam. That's our clickbait title.
Easily disowning your family
with Steam. Steam wants you to disown your family.
Yeah, no, my big question was, okay, so if I own Elden Ring and Nori's playing Elden Ring from my account, and Nori owns the DX11 version of Skyrim, can we both, be Nori be playing Elden Ring and I'll be playing the DX11 version of Skyrim? Can we now both do that without having to drop offline? And after rereading the thing a couple of times, it's like, yes, they do have a bit that says that yes, you can. Even if they are online playing another game, you can still play a game that's on their library. So
now,
okay, cool.
So if you want, interesting you bring this up, because if you want double Skyrim, you got to play Skyrim 2012 and original Skyrim at the same time,
yes.
and then it won't overlap. So if you want to double up on that Skyrim, you can.
This does bring up a couple of things though to what Jordan was talking about. Like, okay, no, because that was kind of your options. If you had the kids in the family, you either had to get annoyed every single time, like, I want to get this game. You're like, okay, fine, here, let me log into your thing and punch in my card and all that, or you like gave them some cash, loaded up their Steam wallet and let them decide what games they were going to buy. So I could see this being an unintended bad effect, because now growing up as a kid, you're not building your own Steam library.
You're inheriting.
You're like, well, what happens when you get disowned?
Then you don't get video games.
Is that like a valid university strategy? If you don't pass all your courses, I'm taking you off Steam Family, and you have no games anymore, Junior.
So I guess my understanding is that the games purchased under the account still belong to that account.
Oh, they do. What I'm saying is previously, you would buy the kid a game and that would be on their account. Now you're just like, okay, I'm just going to set you up account, and here you have access to the games. And if you want to buy a game, I'm buying it through my main account, not yours. Better stay on my good side.
I mean, requiring parents to parent their children, I'm not seeing a downside here.
I'm thinking about as I don't have any games. When I'm 25, I'm like, I don't have any games, man.
But then that's great, because then you can give Valve even more money to buy them again.
Yes. Now let's talk about, this is not going to work for online multiplayer games. No, you're not going to be able to cheap out and be like, we can play the same game, and no. Oh.
I kind of wish they would give an option though for games that are more co-op oriented or multiplayer oriented, where you can say you can, two people can like a Wolfenstein Youngblood or an It Takes Two scenario, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you could have an option like that. That might be cool as a feature enhancement.
It'll be interesting to see what type of shenanigans. Once you start throwing remote play on top of this, I'm like, how somebody's going to find.
Well, that's how you do it.
This kills remote play, right?
Yeah. No, this is how they sell remote play. It's okay, games that only have local multiplayer but have been, verified for remote play together, you don't have that limitation. You can just have as many people once. That would be one way to solve it if they decide to do it like that.
The whole remote play mechanism is that it's just an extra controller plugged in over the network, right? So I don't see how that would require the devs to do work that they weren't going to support in the first place because they're using Steam Remote Play. So.
I think this is a excellent, very clever way for Valve to introduce people to this idea of hey, using games, maybe I don't necessarily own them, but somebody has them. You got to ease the consumer into it very gradually before they release the Steam Pass, and you can test the mechanism behind that. And and also make sure the developers are going to be okay with this idea. Let's make sure that this is opt-in, see how they respond, see how people are using it. Then, let's a couple of years down the road, or maybe tomorrow for whatever. And I'm spitballing here, but I'm kind of trying to read through the GLaDOS leaves here of then going, all right, give us $20 a month and we have, the Microsoft Game Pass, but for Steam, right? You get X amount of games and
just to have a base of games that everyone can play, and then have a few every now and then.
Yeah, I mean,
that would be an interesting way to introduce Steam tiers in terms of getting because people are because we've talked about this before last week, where people are upset about the 30%, you can get the 15% or whatever, but you don't get access to the Steam Pass or whatever stuff, right? If you want to get in there, then you need to I don't know how that would work necessarily. The math in that doesn't check out, but I don't know. They're
Half-Life 3 only available on Steam Pass.
only Steam Deck exclusive, baby.
All right, speaking of Steam Decks,
Let's Steam Deckify the world. At least that's the promise behind Playtron. Yes, it is effectively a little project. Well, little. I say little. It's already got Samsung money behind it. But yeah, it is a bunch of people led by the creator of, what was it, Cyanogen OS, a Cyanogen mod. They basically want to create a completely hardware neutral operating system designed for gaming, because the rise of handhelds, there's a lot more handhelds out there, and the Steam Deck turned out to be very, very popular. So let's corner that particular market. And it, fair enough. I actually do enjoy that idea. I enjoy that idea very much. And their attempt to be SteamOS, but not necessarily on Steam only hardware for everything, I'm down for that, except for the Samsung part.
Yeah, the technology is interesting, because if you look at the partners and you look at the open source things that they are contributing to and from, they list stuff like Heroic, Chimera OS.
Mm-hmm.
Box 86, because one of the things here is they want to support ARM handhelds going forward. So getting x86 games running there is going to be huge. Open Gamepad UI, Heroic Games Launcher. So it's a pretty solid foundation of like open source tech that if you were going to build an operating system like this would be a good place to start. So it makes sense. But yeah, it looks like it's integrating Heroic for like other store support. Steam is just natively supported in Linux because you can install Steam. Yeah, so
I do like
certainly interesting play.
Yeah, The Verge did an interview with one of the people involved, and it's like one of the quotes I have a bit of an issue with, because apparently they're using Fedora Silverblue as the base for Playtron. And one of the things is the immutable file system from Fedora Silverblue will be very helpful in implementing our anti-cheat system, but it's not our anti-cheat system. We are planning to generate signatures for each version of our OS, easy with Silverblue, as well as all the DLLs that install dynamically. Basically, are using SDK. A game developer will be able to update a signature. Blah, blah, blah. Basically, they're actively wanting to bring root level ring 0 anti-cheat to Linux, and I'm not okay with that. Because the immutable file system in Silverblue is immutable for the root, everything that runs in
what about
the user. Yes.
Well,
everything that runs in user is not immutable. That you can still change. It's the same thing with SteamOS proper. So if they are talking about allowing Fortnite
based
and
on
Roblox,
based on what you said, though, it looks like it's creating like a signature database of all of the files that might be loaded on the system, and then just actively comparing them to see if they've been modified. But I mean, that's like Tripwire, right? But I don't know if this is as far as they're gonna go, right? This is still early days. We don't even know if this is gonna be like.
It's good to know that you got some type of like runway put together for that. But you're like getting to the point where like people are going to like make games for this device was a little bit fucking delusional. I'm using the right word. They're fucking delusional. But the business sense, why you get somebody like Sony, or Samsung, or who else is gonna make these damn things? MSI with a claw. Is they have to pay
Neo?
Neo.
Neo is going to supposedly.
I'm going to get this sentence out. Try for. They have to pay for a Windows license for these handhelds, and like I don't know what the actual price is, but like it's going to cost us like $80-$90 if we get like shadymcwindows.com. They're not giving this out to OEMs for free. They want like $10, and I'm like, hey, we'll give you the Steam Deck like experience for your handheld, your car, whatever, your wiffle ball bat, and you're going to save all this money, and all these games are just going to work, and you'll be able to play this. The whole problem with this is this entire company disappears 11 minutes after Valve releases SteamOS 3. to the public.
Well, they won't disappear. They'll just pivot to a new thing.
Well, so I mean, I think the big differentiator here is the ARM thing. We haven't really seen Valve make any sort of like big pushes into that direction. And with Samsung's backing, they do have a lot of expertise in that field.
We have a system for that for ARM-based mobile gaming right now, Jordan.
Yeah,
it's called Android.
No, Samsung Tizen.
Tizen. Well, yeah, but this is the one that Samsung controls, and not the one that Google.
I don't want my ARM game. Yeah, they trust me. Multiple companies have tried to make the gaming phone with handheld bullshit attached to it. They sold 4 of them. Like
Nokia Engage, baby.
Asus keeps releasing ROG phones. They have several models of that.
Now, we've talked. I don't know if we talked about this in the pre super shows a while back. If you want like an extra hour of like, there's hundreds and hundreds of like bonus content. Become a patron. Patreon.com/Linux Gamecast for our pre super shows and podcasts. You know it, baby. The idea of the younger generation, when you're faced with, am I buying a gaming PC or am I speccing out a gaming phone? That's a real discussion 12, 13, 14, 15-year-old is having.
I was listening to a Thor stream on YouTube, and he was talking about that, where like when he was demoing his game at Ferris, like children would go past the controller and start like touching the monitor because they thought it was a touchscreen game, right? Like, mobile phone gaming is huge. And
those are going to be like gaming phones are going to be a thing for that same subset of like gaming desktops were when we were growing up. Like that is going to have that same appeal. Like, okay, I got $1,000 to spend.
RGB phones, are they going to like
again?
They're going to be like
Asus ROG phone. Look it up.
They already make them with like clip-on active cooling. Like, I mean,
are we going to see like the phone, the belt clips come back? You remember those
for that extra battery so I can overclock? Yeah, bro. I'm waiting for the curved displays.
On phones.
Hey man, good luck, Playtron. Good luck. Hopefully this comes out. It's a great thing. It's based on Linux like SteamOS is, and maybe if this gets enough traction, Valve, because I don't think Valve is being like hostile by not releasing SteamOS. It's just fucking Valve. There's no competition, and like there's no reason for them to.
They have no motivation to do it.
They're just like,
they'll get it done
eventually. Like when somebody gets around to it. So maybe this will be like, we don't want to lose. We don't want everybody else to play catch up with that, or we don't know to collect on. But
I don't know. Given the reaction that like it was IAD that were like they were announcing that they were going to have like Chimera OS or one of the other ones, Holo ISO, on one of the handhelds, and that got a shit ton of backlash. So you think I don't know. You
it got a backlash
like,
because at first
to push something like this forward.
The average person gives -0 about what operating system is playing their games on a handheld.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
And the backlash for the Ioneo thing is because, oh no, we're going to be using SteamOS. Oh no, it's not SteamOS, it's going to be a Holo ISO. Oh no, we're not going to be doing that at all. We're just going to release another Windows handheld. Mm-hmm. That's why people were pissed off.
I mean, it was, some conversations were had. Let's just say.
We have SteamOS at home.
Yeah.
Kind of a light week in the new native Linux game section for Steam this week. Not 1D, not 5D, but we do have a new game, a 4D golf, where you can explore higher dimensions with golf and conquer mind-bending golf challenges with 4s and Ds, and you can unlock new things. I'm watching the trailer. And like it looks like a fever dream, like shifting and manipulating courses. And I'm like, well, what's so 4D about it? Because I'm thinking back to like, remember like the 4D craze, like back in the early 90s when everything was like 4D boxing and
3D was the big thing in movies. So games were like, yeah, we're 4D.
We got 4Ds. We got Ds falling out of our like pants legs.
We got D's nuts, baby.
Yeah, baby. We're just covered in Ds. And I'm looking at this trailer and I'm like, where are all the Ds, bro?
So from what I can tell, you're basically just golfing in a mathematical model of a tesseract, because like y'all remember basic linear algebra where it's like, oh yeah, you can mathematically model as many dimensions as you want. So yeah, it just adds that Zorth dimension or whatever.
It is very much playing on the relative dimensions and how your perspective affects them. We've seen that it's been done many times, maybe not necessarily for mini golf.
Hyperbolica is the is the one. Yeah.
Superliminal. Yes, Superliminal was the name of the game. Also played a lot around with that particular mechanic.
Mhm.
I don't see the time travel anywhere though, because I too looked at that trailer. It's like, okay, so where's that fourth dimension kicking in? Come on,
because it's the Tesseract, right? Like it's not time as a dimension. It's just another like directional layer, I guess.
$19.99 right now if you act right now, because that's just the regular price, so you don't really save anything. But single player.
Single
or
player
split
only.
screen.
Or split.
Remote
single
play,
player.
baby. Remote play golf. That's what I love to.
All right, that's going to do it. Let's just go ahead and get into the news, since we are all business, right? Linus, you want to take? No, all right. Huge fans of NVIDIA, everything they do, absolute NVIDIA shills, dyed in green wool, ladies and gentlemen. We have nay a bad thing to say about that wonderful, glorious leather jacket, which is in charge of one Jensen
Huang.
Huang. But
Jensen Huang?
unfortunately, unlike AMD, a lot of new Linux users run into skill issues trying to install NVIDIA drivers, because you just can't plug the card in and cut the box off. Oh,
Well,
For a while,
nowadays
that was. That was kind of NVIDIA's fault, but then they did it good. They released the GSP firmware, so now we have some black boxes and some documentation that we can plug our code into and push some pixels on the screen.
we're getting there. We're trying to make it where, you don't have to be competent in Linux in order to install your video card like you do with an NVIDIA card. You buy an AMD card, you can chew on all the glue sticks you want. You just pop thing in, go burr. You don't have to worry about it.
Same with Intel, apparently. Unless you want to change the heat.
Yeah, but burr's a lot louder, dude.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Yes. Thin blower fans.
So, that's kind of been our dream, though, to get Team Green to, and we've had Nuvo, but Nuvo is completely reverse engineered, and we've had power issues and all. It's just amazing that it functioned at all.
It worked well enough to get the binary drivers installed. So.
And NVIDIA's dragged ass, and they finally got the GSP firmware, and they're like, okay. Oh, then, and we have the NVK project, which is going to the actual graphics, like, okay, this is going to be dope. And, the Zinc for the OpenGL. Like, okay, we got something going together. Then Red Hat shows the fuck up out of nowhere. They're like, hey, what's up? Y'all heard about Rust? I'm like, really? You're like, really? Rust? And they're like, Kernel? Like, why? Reasons?
It's memory safe.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, so's every language if you don't fuck it up.
Well, that's the thing. You don't get the opportunity to fuck it up with Rust.
So this comes in. This is going to be a GSP only driver for the NVIDIA GPUs, and it is the successor to the Nuvo project. Since you might remember, if you listen to the show, the primary maintainer of Nuvo pieced out. He was like, I'm done with this. So they kind of had to do something, and they decided to do it in Rust from big, not blue, but big red. What do we think about this?
Big purple.
I think this makes a lot of sense. Okay, the Rust thing, I don't have an opinion on. You want to make it in Rust? Make it in Rust. But it makes sense because Nuvo was like purely OpenGL. That was what it was meant to do. It barely did it, but it did it. And if the GL bits are now going to be headed off to Zinc or whatever they decide to use to translate, they basically just do everything in
Vulkan.
Vulkan.
And throw down. First of all, Nova, could you make it a little harder to find? Could you call the project the?
Yeah, it is a little bit overused as a name, but yeah, no. If you're going to introduce a whole new rendering API like Vulkan, and you're going to
characters in there too.
Well, this is how you understand the quality of a repo is by the percentage of avatars.
Yep.
Yes, although that's a Zahilina, so that's the person you kind of want.
Well, I mean, in its favor, like the higher percentile of anime weeb bullshit for avatars is like usually the better code quality.
Helena, Deutschen, and a few others. But yeah, no, if you have a driver that's all OpenGL all the time, and then you're going because NVK was so much faster, as it's proven to be, then it makes sense to have a whole new driver, or at least completely refactor what you already have, to work natively in Vulkan and integrate those GL calls back into Vulkan properly and not just random patchwork. I mean, we're finally maybe getting rid of X and said patchwork.
Shut your whore mouth, Mateus.
Well, this is still in its early days. There's still quite a bit of wrangling that needs to be done on the kernel side and on the Rust side before all of this stuff could get merged in. But like, yeah, I honestly, I'm for moving drivers to a more memory safe language, because you reduce the possibility of people screwing up and creating memory errors. And maybe this can do things like prevent incidents like ones we're going to talk about a little bit later by reducing the potential attack surface of your memory maps. But no, this is ultimately a good thing. And yeah, I'm very excited to live in the future where you can just like plug an NVIDIA card in a Linux computer and it just runs.
Think of the new Linux users, both of you. What are new Linux users going to argue about if they can't argue about
They'll just go back
AMD
to arguing about
NVIDIA?
UX and VI.
They don't know what that is.
They'll continue to argue about AMD and NVIDIA.
If those kids could read, they'd be very upset, Bobby.
If those kids could quit, yeah.
I think the like AMD versus NVIDIA argument's never going to go away.
I don't know. I mean,
we're just going to go back to Nintendo versus Sega.
I think it's quite interesting on Linux because it is very much the schoolyard, unless you had more money than I did growing up, you had like that one console because you couldn't get both consoles, and you like the one that you bought. So you're bringing the GPU that you came over from Windows on, and you're like, no, this is the better one, no matter what it is, and you got to fight for it, no matter what. You can't see both sides of it. It's awesome. I love watching these arguments.
People will get really, really invested about these fucking corporations that they're giving.
They do, man. My soulless corporation's better than yours, man.
I mean, they paid into that fandom, so they're going to make use of their money.
Fucking shills.
I mean, Apple figured this out years ago, man. I'm just glad NVIDIA and AMD are catching up.
Yeah.
Don't forget about it. Well, let's not forget about Intel.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Yes, Intel is also in the GPU market now.
I mean,
for realsies this time.
they're making, they make things. Battle Mage, come on, man. Come on.
One day, eventually we'll be able to control those fans.
Yeah, spoilers. Nintendo
core control. Come on.
Last week we talked about a new project from not the developers of Yuzu, the Switch emulator, but a Phoenix rising from the ashiest of ashes.
The ashiest of all Larrys. Yeah, this is Suyu. You might know them as the legal version of the Yuzu emulator. Supposedly, they had their they had cause to celebrate this week. They had their first release, and then they decided to post that on their hosted GitLab, and they got DMCA'd. So here's the thing. I have dealt with GitLab Enterprise before. I've dealt with GitLab as a company, and they are a company, and you would have to be insane to think that they would not comply with the DMCA request on their hosted service. Because they have shit like Collabora as customers, right? Like they have a reputation to uphold. But yeah, the public facing or the hosted GitLab mirror got DMCA'd. They do have a private one though, and their DMCA link on that private mirror links to a Rickroll, which is good. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, this was to be expected. I don't think any of us were surprised that this was going to happen at all.
No, the one thing that kind of showed me is that GitLab is basically told the world with this that they're willing to disable the accounts of people who contribute to a repository that got DMCA, because that was what fucking happened. That was my big takeaway from that. So
that seems a little extreme.
Well, like
they don't want to get sued.
They always, that's something you need to keep in mind because hey, welcome to the find out part of the equation. We were talking about the fuck around part of the equation last week. Well, here we go, real quick. And yeah, I do feel bad for anybody because if you contributed to that, you woke up and you're like, where's my account?
Yeah, and again, this doesn't actually solve the problem at all because any computer that runs SSHD can be a Git host. So we'll see how this game of whack-a-mole
It's gonna
goes.
live forever. When I saw the big rah, you can't kill and Nintendo's not trying to kill.
You can't stop the message.
Yeah, man, the signal, man, is always going to get through. Nintendo is not focused on that. Nintendo, if this was Nintendo or however, the goal here is to disrupt organization. Because if you don't have a central point for people to get together and collaborate on the project, and every time you scatter it, every single time you do this, you lose people. They're just like, you know what? I ain't got time for this shit. Every time you blow up that little nest and for it to reform, it's going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. It's a strategy.
At least until the Switch 2 comes out.
Right.
Yeah. and there's something to be said about actively attempting to emulate and jailbreak actively supported systems. It's probably going to attract a lot of attention. And I was kind of joking last week when I said that, they really want Senpai to notice them. I guess Senpai did notice them after all. Yeah. I don't know.
It is what it is, right? This
is anybody surprised? No. Nobody. They're like, well, that was quicker than expected, but all right.
It's like they were actively. I'd seen that on the background. It's very good. No.
Gotta thank my wife for that one.
I was gonna say that was last week, and I was like, she set that up for you, didn't? Because I was like, no way, hell, Jordan had the
yeah.
No offense.
It's a cross stitch actually. So
yeah.
That's very good.
Reddit, subreddit, Naughty Needles. Go check it out. Mm-hmm. Moving on from that, well, let's go ahead and say, I mean, we're going to get, I don't know if we're going to be seeing a lot of improvements on Switch emulation, which really sucks.
Yeah.
That's going to have to say.
At least until Switch 2 comes out. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, because
Nintendo is incentivized. Do you think the Switch Lite, it's gonna be like the Switch Ultra Lite. That's gonna be like $20 at the petrol station.
Is it gonna be like a Coors Light or something?
just so Nintendo's like, nope, still in production. F you.
I mean, they could very well do that. I mean, that's what they're trying to do with you could say that's what they're trying to do with the NES Classic and shit. Like, oh, hey, we're still selling these games.
Still making
Stop pirating. Yeah, stop pirating them. Yeah.
Could be. Then again, they also shut down the Wii U store, so they can't really care that much.
Well, they want you to rebuy it on the Switch store because your purchase.
Like, you can still buy the game. Yeah. Quit being poor, Pedro.
Yes. Speaking of people with a lot more money than we do, let's talk about Amazon, or specifically the game engine that Amazon got into.
Oh, let's roll it back. Remember when Amazon was going to make video games?
Yes. They did. They made two. One of them's called New World. The other one's called Ark Legends or Legends of Ark, something like that.
Nobody can argue that.
Lost Ark?
Lost Ark could be. Yeah. Yeah. I know it's an L and Ark, but yeah. They're both using the old Lumberyard engine, which then they basically dropped on the lap of the Linux Foundation, and
which was Crytek. I think we should establish that once upon a time.
Originally, a very long time ago, was based on Crytek.
Crytek. Remember when? I guess maybe they still are.
CryEngine.
CryEngine. Mm-hmm. Crytek licensed that to them. Then when they really started hurting financially, Crytek, they tried to come after Amazon. It's like, you can't open, and they're like, you didn't read the contract, homie. Like, this is a different branch. Like, you're done getting money. So how you managed to spend the amount of money we gave you in such a short period of time, beyond us. Not our problem, though. But then we ended up, as Paige was saying, Lumberyard came out of that Amazon going, we didn't know what we were doing. All right, whatever. Here.
Yeah, they made those two games, and then it's like, okay, we're done. Linux Foundation, here you go. You can have it. So they started the Open 3D Foundation for the Open 3D engine, as it's called now. And the Linux Foundation have decided to advertise possibly the biggest game to come out on the Open 3D engine ever. And it's what's it called? I don't want to call it the thing that I've been called. Mad World. Mad World.
All around me are non-fungible tokens. Blockchain's broken. Bitcoin stolen.
Jordan is alluding to.
World.
It's a Web 3.0 game, motherfuckers.
NFTs are back, baby.
Yeah, it is straight up an NFT game that the Linux Foundation is advertising on their fucking website. It's an Android and iOS game, if you're really that interested, but it's a fucking NFT world. No.
I mean, NFT based. Fuck you, Decrypt. Territory control elements.
Yeah. So Ingress, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, Ingress with NFTs, yes.
Carbonated Incorporated, the people behind this, from the video game veterans from PlayStation Electronic Arts, revealed, they've raised $11 million in Series A funding for this, and another round led by Blockchain Network XBLA, whatever that means. I'm sure this means something to somebody. And they previously had raised $8.5 million for a fucking mobile game, man.
$20 million. You
gotta play that on your ROG Ally phone, right?
I guess, or your iOS. I mean, the only reason we're giving this a mention is because it's made with Odie, which is the Open 3D, and like, well, I guess it's better than nothing. In the
so someone's doing something with it, I guess. Yeah, right.
That's great, but can we please not make it fucking crypto? Just let it die.
We'll give you double crypto.
Well, that's the only reason it raised $11 million, right?
Yes.
Every time I see something like this, with like NFT, like the same thing with like blockchain technology, perfectly valid tech. And that's
not for this though.
You don't know. Like it depends. Or how I'm waiting for, like, the NFT thing makes perfect fucking sense. Like I like the concept and idea behind it. What you got to watch out for, which everybody learned, is the fucking cash grab fucking scammers who immediately jump on it and try to monetize something. Like, this isn't really designed to sell shit. So
yeah, like if you listen to like what Anil Dash was talking about when he originally theorized about it, it was just like a way to attribute credit to whoever makes a fucking image on the internet.
And
it wasn't actually
like when you think about it, like, we fucking missed the boat with that, especially like because now NFTs get a bad funk to it because we're ripping on it just knee jerk, right? Think about like the NFT proof of, ownership. How handy that would be in a world of fucking getting your art trained on without your consent and showing up in other places.
Which is a problem, yes.
Like, baby in bathwater and all that shit. So it's going to be interesting that when it comes back around, and so like maybe they'll implement this in a way that is not directly tied to like a monetization. I doubt it.
No, that's what the people want now. Or the people
it is a mobile game. It is inherently targeting the microtransactions.
That's kind of why I'm not completely poo-pooed on it, because they don't need the NFTs for the microtransactions. They already got the microtransactions.
No, they don't. It's already on mobile, so they're already.
As Not Freeza in Discord alludes to, it's just a buzzword, right? Like,
we'll never see, man. Maybe it'll be double AI, triple NFT.
Oh, there we go. I found a list of games using Lumberyard. Star Citizen, that thing still hasn't released.
I want extra fungible tokens, though.
That's it?
And the Grand Tour game.
Oh, God.
Which was Xbox One and PlayStation 4 only. It never came out on PC. And it was hand to high hell.
It was made by somebody like. Imagine if Jordan made a driving simulator.
I would rather get punched in the face by Clarkson than play that game. I would rather
Amazon
eat that
Game
steak
Studios.
than play that game.
Yeah.
I'd rather eat cold steak.
Additional support by Heavy Iron Studios.
That's wild, man. A little bit of news to close out on this week is nobody's a fan of anti-cheat. Because I think we all have the opinion of like, well, we either have security theater or stuff that if you know anything, you're not going to install it on your box.
Yeah.
Like, there doesn't seem to be a nice squishy middle ground here. And, well, that stuff that you shouldn't get set up and installed on your box kind of really messed up an Apex Legend tournament earlier.
You didn't have a say in the matter.
Apex Legends streamers were surprised to find aimbot and other hacks added to their PC in the middle of a major competition. Now, my first reaction was, how is there enough people playing this game to warrant? And apparently, I mean, they went free to play, Second Life, and all that. So the note is there's currently an RCE exploit being used and abused in Apex Legends that could be delivered from the game itself or its anti-cheat protection. Now, initially, see, we get to talk about this because Apex Legends was one of the games, if not the first, with official easy anti-cheat under Linux support.
Mm-hmm.
It was. And like, they were like, ooh, no. And they're like, nope, go play it. It's official. We support it. And they've only broken it like twice, which is pretty good for them. They got it back up and running. Now, of course, easy anti-cheat jumped right out and they're like, not on us, bro. Like, we're security theater. Our stuff couldn't do this in the first place. Like, we're just like, people like looking at blue bears and they think they're secure and you give us some money. That's how easy anti-cheat works, basically. And this was bad enough to like shut down the tournament. Right? And they get in touch with a hacker. Jordan's going to say you got like two little lines that look like you wanted to get them out.
Oh no, I was going to say, yeah. The hacker came forward because he was like, yeah, I don't want these guys to like get banned or anything. I just did this to like prove that we can do it so that they patch it. And I mean, I guess good on him for that.
Is like Destroyer 2009. He said, "Hey man, yeah, I did this just for fun, like just for a good laugh, and with the goal of forcing Apex Legends, the developers, to fix the vulnerability that he exploited." Now, and you're wondering, why didn't he just report this? Now, this is where I kind of take issue with the dude, as EA doesn't have a bounty program, and he's like, what? I'm going to waste my time like screaming at no, and I guess that's the other side to it. How many times have we seen somebody trying to get something fixed, Truck Simulator, and nothing gets changed, and you're like, here's the problem very publicly. And there'll be a link to everything in the show notes because they interviewed him on a site on TechCrunch, I believe it was.
Yep.
And he went into it and he's like, trust me, nobody's going to be able to replicate what I got going on. And the people working at EA know exactly what the hell I just did. And they need to fix it. And like in the middle, like we had like cheat menus and stuff pop up on the screen. I'm not going to play the video online.
Yep.
Go watch it yourself. That's kind of wild. And yeah, to what Jordan said, the guy came out and he's like, these guys were completely innocent. I just picked them because I liked them and I wanted to give them some attention.
They seem like nice guys,
yeah.
So I decided to fuck with them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just help them out. Now they got the press and to make sure that none of them got like accused of cheating.
Yeah.
Cheating in online games, though. Yeah, Pedro?
Yeah, no, I've been shouting that client-side anti-cheats are bullshit and they only really impact the people who are playing the game legitimately, much like DRM. Only the people who legitimately bought the game are the ones impacted by the DRM. And here we are, once again, proving my point.
and to that point, it's like, yeah, ring zero is ring zero, even if it's not easy anti-cheat. You're giving the Apex Legends the ability to access your system at that level, and yeah, it can be exploited, and like best intentions go out the window because once you start factoring remote code execution into it, yeah, and anything goes, especially at that level.
Or if you made such a wash of it, where something like this is even possible, like. My solution is, I mean, it's sorted for us on Linux, like the hyper invasive easy anti-cheat, not easy anti-cheat, but like, the Starforge level stuff typically just doesn't work. We talked about Roblox.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, yep, we're done. And like, doesn't affect me because I wasn't going to fuck with you in the first place because I've said it before and I'll say it again. Anytime you buy something with easy anti-cheat or what is the BattleNet one called? BattleEye. Unless they've come out and publicly said like, hey, we're going to make sure this is supported, you're gambling.
Mm-hmm.
You're gambling. Like you wake up tomorrow and they're like, it no longer works. Shrug emoji. You're just out that money. You don't have like, but and like, go install Windows if you want to keep playing it.
Yeah. And like, And I don't know, this is gonna forever be a problem as long as there's like money tied into professional gaming. I mean, look at actual sports, right? Fucking Icarus. Russia was doping up their weightlifters for years. The Soviet Union was doing that before that. Basically every country, right?
I mean, you saw Drago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rocky didn't stand a chance, man. Like, that entire match was rigged.
Absolutely. Well, they need to send the robot in, right?
That's how everything should be settled from now on. It's rock'em sock'em robots.
There was like the Asimo in that Rocky movie. That was fucked up. I don't know. I don't know why they just added a robot.
The thing I take away from that movie was that he had the dumb Ferrari that they made 12 of. It was like the V6 Ferrari. And I'm like, oh. Easy anti-cheat, like online cheating. Cheaters suck. Like, and nothing's being done. Really, like this is treating symptoms, not causes.
Yeah,
like
the moment that you have something which can easily be exploited, it's your problem. It shouldn't be the problem of the people paying you money to play your game. You should be the ones handling the anti-cheat stuff and not dumping it on people.
Here's another good example of this flipper shit in Canada, right? They want to ban the flipper zero. And instead, because you can use it to steal cars. Why is it so easy to steal cars in the first place? You can't even use it. Yes,
you can't even use it for that. You need way more equipment than a flipper zero too, because you get to do roll the keys in a modern car.
Yeah, like, and the flipper doesn't even have like the capture capability. But again, like you're again, like Ben said, you're treating the symptoms and not the cause. Why are you creating a situation where this is possible in the first place?
Because the corporations give us money, Jordan.
Yeah, clearly.
They don't give me money. I want some of that.
No flipper, you could have black market dolphins.
Snorky, talk, man.
It really doesn't. The more I think about it, the angrier I get.
Only play with your friends.
Remote play only. That's the solution.
I mean,
Apex Legends
here's where I'm at. You know, at 40 fucking years old, if I'm going to play online, I'm only playing with my fucking friends. I don't play with fucking randos. And even in my fucking 20s, like, I rarely played. I had a group of friends that if I had no desire to get in a fucking room nowadays in 2024, I ain't even thinking about it. Everything's in fucking question. Why? Because we were looking up like cheat engines in a pre super show for Linux, and it was on the first page of GitHub. Like, I can imagine like pennies you got to spend to get Windows versions, and like, it's you're Lance Armstrong, man. You got to dope to compete.
The only people that are affected by anti-cheat fucking up, case in point, are the people playing the game legitimately. The cheaters have already found ways around it. They're already cheating. They're already posting YouTube videos of cheating in the current released stable client. Fucking.
There's something. I mean, what's to be done about it, Pedro? What's the solution?
We've tried nothing, man, and we're all out of ideas.
What they should be doing is, as the developers of the software, they should be taking the onus of stopping that cheating at the server side, their side, not foisting it on people.
How come nobody's done that yet?
Because that would require a hell of a lot more money. They would require them to do the job properly. It would, instead of just paying Easy Anti-Cheat, instead of just paying BattleEye, they would have to fucking do it, and they don't want to fucking do it.
What if, like, they couldn't afford to? Come on.
I mean, they clearly can afford to pay Easy Anti-Cheat.
You think that's more or less than rolling that in-house?
It depends on the quality of your programmers, I guess.
I know how much Easy Anti-Cheat costs, though.
Yes.
I don't know what it's going to cost us, though. I'm trying to think about before we start releasing this game we're working on, me and you, Pedro.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we got to make these decisions. About,
Brick Night? Row Bricks?
5 Nights at Bricks.
Yeah. Five Nights at Brickies?
That's the thing. I don't think that most of these decisions were made before the game was even out. They probably had something that they thought was, going to prevent that from happening.
I don't think anybody sets out to make a game that's easily exploitable.
But like they're complex. These are incredibly complex pieces of software. Like, it's bound to happen that you're going to find exploits. Right?
Oh, there will always be exploits, but again, the onus should not be on the fucking user. to deal with it. It should not be required for people to have Ring Zero fucking anti-cheat that you can't shut down, or Ring Zero Securom from back in the day that you couldn't even fucking close to play a video game.
I'm
just
waiting.
No.
I'm waiting to when it gets to the point where games are going to be delivered in KVMs.
I mean, once they're already like delivered by like EME secured web pages, like what Netflix is doing, that's it, right? Like that's the ultimate solution is game streaming, right? You have
game
no
streaming
control
is
over the
like
platform.
that. Yeah, there will be that. You want to talk about like a weird case for like competitive tournaments, like as strange as this sounds right now. That's going to be the one way that you can guarantee that only the people who've paid off the company,
the judges,
Right.
yeah.
Are going to have a competitive advantage. Interesting times, but we just thought we'd give that a mention since you can play Apex, and I mean that just sucks for the guy because like I'm sure some people were like they've been practicing, they wanted to play a tournament, and get together, and they just got
there's money on the line, right?
There
like
were
millions for some people this is their jobs.
Yeah,
So
they could have been rent for some motherfucker. Yeah, there you go. That's going to do it for the news. Let's get into a little bit of feedback. If you want to get in touch with us, linuxgamecast.com, contact button. Put that shit together, little man, in our hand with some letters, and then click send. But it says send, but send didn't rhyme with hand, so sand did.
Just mail us some sand to our PO box, please.
I wonder how much. I wonder how much sand I can mail before they start asking questions.
Depends on where you get the sand from. If it's just like Home Depot sand or like beach sand, that's a different story.
I don't know.
If you're like on the beach with like a shovel and you're just scooping sand into a bag.
This is why I could never like win a lottery or anything, because now I'm just like, I wonder how many days in a row I can ship like 12 kilos of not enough.
You could claim it was packing materials.
No,
like, so what are you
it's
using for
gonna
packing
have
materials?
sand written on it.
Sand.
with quotes.
Sand. Oh, that was gonna get ripped open and tested everywhere.
Yeah, and it's always going to be
and then it's going to go everywhere, and they have to clean up the sand.
And every single time, it's just going to be fucking sand. And eventually somebody's going to be
No.
the fuck are you up to, man?
No. One time, it's going to be glitter, and the rest of it's going to be sand.
Oh, no, that one you're right, not
that
sand
works for
on.
glitter. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what I was expecting, right? Like,
Ladies and gentlemen, linuxgamecast.com, contact button, leave a comment if you want to get in touch with us on YouTube, or if you're a patron, leave it on the Patreon post, because if you are a patron, you get the super HD commercial-free version in video form. Go check it out if you didn't know about it. All right, so last week, I was like, we were talking about, the Steam sale, spring sale, and we were trying to take that trip back through memory lane, man. Trying to test out some synapses by saying, what was the last time? I look forward to editing
Dropped
that
it.
yep. I don't even know what it felt.
What was the last game that you just bought? Impulse be damned. Impulse Control out the door. Like, I gotta have it. I almost did that yesterday with a New Horizon game, but didn't. We just want you to write in, and we got a couple of people. It was fun, Pedro, editing, because I asked you that question last week, right?
Yes.
Yeah. There was a 2 minutes and 2 minutes and 17 seconds of you not answering the question. By like 11 seconds of answering the question.
To be fair, I didn't actually remember, so I was trying to go back
I know.
as far as I could.
It was fun. I started like it was the most ninja edit in the world. If you go back and watch the video, it looks like, hey, Pedro, and Pedro's just like, boom, right there.
It makes him seem a lot more clever and witty than he is.
It was great.
Yeah. Well, we got some feedback from the audience. We
What
asked,
do we get? Let's judge.
13 remaster from Arthurian. We got New World from Nilly69. Nice. Helldivers 2 from Jiskar, our favorite Red Hat, one of our favorite Red Hat employees. I guess that's like the latest one. He wins from that. Doom 2016 from the Linux Noob, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider from Stars Diaries.
Huh. Let's see.
To address Nilly69's thing, because they also commented that apparently they're running into the same thing that I was running into, which is the game crashes after like an hour and a half.
At least it's not your GPU exploding.
No, it's if you're using Pipewire, it keeps generating buffer underruns until the process is using so much memory that it just crashes. So yeah, disable the in-game voice chat, as in go to the options menu, go to that option and select disabled. It gets rid of the issue.
So yeah,
on the topic though, do you keep voice chat enabled in games?
Fuck
like
no.
At all? No, like
you just disable it.
Company,
like,
right? Like
yeah, like once you're done uninstalling Pipewire.
Yeah, no, I'm still using Pipewire, and
you don't have a choice. You're on KDE.
Yeah,
it's not like you can remove it. Your fucking desktop's tied to a sound server like GNOME. Like, brilliant move.
no, it's not.
KDE uses Phonon, which is pretty much independent from ALSA, Pulse, Jack. Yes.
Yeah. Try to uninstall Pipewire from GNOME, Jordan. With Wayland.
With because I'm on GNOME with Pulse and
with Wayland. I mean, watch it.
All right,
we'll watch it till you get fucked.
Yeah, let's move that goalpost.
So let's take a look at a couple of titles. I don't know what XII Remastered is. I don't think you did either.
Okay, so I saw the cover and it was like originally released on like the Xbox or the PlayStation 2 or something like that. It was like a first person shooter. It was like highly stylized, like comic book style. Yeah. Yeah.
And it did the pow whenever you did like a punch on an enemy and had like
the Batman,
like the comic scene thing.
I never heard of it.
Headshot.
Yeah.
I really liked the original 13. That was a fun FPS.
Up next, New World. No, don't give it. It's a multimedia online role playing game. Helldivers 2. Like I've seen the love affair, the Linux Gamecast Discord Balmer peak of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they find the game and everybody plays it for a week and you never see it again. Because everybody jumps in the after shows and for voice chat. Doom 2016, which I probably would have bought if it would, if it was today and Doom 2016 came out, I probably would have bought that myself. And of course, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which I do believe I did buy. No, we probably got review copies for that, don't we?
Yeah, we did. No, maybe not the last one. I think we got the first
I don't think for Shadow of the Tomb Raider we got review copies.
But
we bought it on release for Linux, which was a bit later after.
Right, and I wonder if Stars bought that for Windows as well, because there was that brief minute where it's like, well, this thing runs about as well in Proton as the other one. So
the Shadow of the Tomb Raider, because we were waiting on that because it was like over a year before we got the Linux version, and I remember talking on a show because when Proton had come out, I had tried it and it wasn't quite at 60, but it was running at like 50, struggling. And I was like, I think that week episode, I was like, Farrell's getting out of the Linux gaming business. Like this is, yeah, lo and behold, right? Yeah, yeah. Nostradamus stone. What do we got up next?
Up next, we got some mail from Naders4064. Naders. They say, before getting my Steam Deck, I intended to put Windows on it. 2 years after getting it, I have Garuda Linux only on my desktop. Lol. 1.5 years, not a distro I use, but it's really easy to use for a Windows gamer who has ever modded a game. And Microsoft does not own my desktop anymore. Well, congratulations.
Good.
Yeah.
Like legitimately good.
I'm proud of you.
I threw that in because somebody admitting that they bought the Steam Deck, put Windows on it, and went, "Oh no,
oh no, this is a terrible idea." Because someone made our correct decision,
dude.
Right?
Well, I mean, think about it. Even we were talking about it at first. We were like, we're going to give these people a lot of shit because it made sense. You're like, oh yeah, it's Steam Deck. I put Windows on it, play my games, and then found out how Windows was on handhelds. And you're like, no.
And as it turns out, sound didn't work on Linux on the Steam Deck. It's like the reverse Linux meme altogether.
I'm sure Valve took no small part in kind of nudge, wink, wink, especially in the early days, to make sure the Windows experience they weren't going out of their way to help you.
Yeah. AMD produced some drivers. We're making them available. Have fun.
Have fun, yeah. Enjoy your AMD drivers. So, what distribution is running?
Garuda. Which is Arch derivative.
Yes, it is. I was helping somebody on the Interfacing Linux forums. they were running Garuda, and I had to look that up. Is based on Arch. Is it like better than Arch?
I think it's like Manjaro, where it's one of those like we have your Arch.
Yeah, I read like the blurb, but it didn't sell me anything. It was like more modern and updated. I'm like, it's already Arch.
It's Arch with really whooshy neon themes applied to it, basically.
So it's KDE.
Like, yeah. I mean,
there's
I'm
also
not
a
opposed
GNOME
to-
version, but I think the default one's KDE. Yeah.
Huh. All right. I mean, good on you, man. And yeah, you don't have to run modded games under Linux, but it's been a pain in the ass since the 90s, dude. So I'm glad that's clearing up. But yeah, enjoy it. And yeah, no Microsoft on your desktop anymore. All right. Not going to say the thing about all those Microsoft laptops you got laying around, though. All right. Huh? That's right. LGC care. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it. But before we get out of here, we need to thank a couple of people.
Ooh.
Up to and including, Pedro, do you got the Twitch dashboard open? Did we get anybody that give us an old Subaru while we were talking?
Let's change tabs. Someone give us a follow.
Thank you for
Not
the follow.
a sub. There was
Okay.
North Ranger. North Ranger did a resubscription. 20 months, has been subscribed for 20 months about an
Thank
hour
you.
ago. So thank you,
North
North Ranger.
Ranger. And I want to thank, personally, our latest patron, King Bonge.
King Bonge?
King Bonge.
Bon Jovi?
Yep. How dare you? That's his Christian.
Listen, it's my life, and it's now or never.
All
I'm
right.
not gonna live
Shut up,
forever.
Dragon Ball Z movie video. All right. He has joined us at a very illustrious level of Chicago Kicks Ass. That is
Woo!
right. I want to
Thank you
for
very
that.
much, King Bonge.
As a patron, you do get access, like I said, to the highest quality versions of these shows, commercial free for your download, or you can just watch them streaming online. You get the pre-super shows in, which is a separate podcast we do before the show. It's what passes for our production meeting. Live and uncut versions. You can't make the live show, but you want it in an MP3. We got you covered. We also got the video versions available a week later for everybody, patron or not, on our YouTube Uncut channel. Go check that out. Yeah, we got Amazon wish lists. Head over to linuxgamecast.com. You too can watch me stumble through one of these letters. You can watch Jordan do the same along with Pedro. If you send us anything off that, we appreciate it. And I think that we got shirts, we got merch. Go check that out. Everything's under the support tab at linuxgamecast.com. And we appreciate it for, we just get to do this shit. Like, it's not polished by any means.
It's like a polished
I
turd.
think we've cultivated an audience that kind of enjoys the jank a little bit too much sometimes.
The jank is charming, right? That's what we're going with.
Well, as much fun as it is, I'd like not having to worry about, like, can we or can't we not talk? Like, ever having the discussion of, like, what's marketable.
Yes.
What-
What can we talk about that we won't get demonetized?
Or even, like,
how
what's
can we
popular.
better appeal to the 18 to 34
Right.
demos, right? Like,
Dude.
the only people who matter.
Yeah, we're just going to show you GitHub repos and shit. We're us. We'll
And
always be
mailing
us.
lists.
And thank
Oh,
each and every
so
one
much
of you
mailing lists.
for letting us be us. All right, time to roll some credits. Stick around, watch your name and lights. But before we do that, we got to cue that music. Get in touch with me each and every week. If you want, I'm on the social medias. I'm on them all. I'm on the X, baby. I'm on the Ys, and I'm on the Zs. At Vinstone on Twitter. I'm at Vin on Mastodon, mast.linuxgamecast.com. And of course, Blue Sky. Just type in Vin, you'll find me.
I'm not Waldo, but you can still find me on Mastodon
Waldo.
at frojo.mast.linuxgamecast.com, frojo at bluesky.app, and at The Burning Fool on Twitter. Yeah, there we go.
And you can find me on at accounted4 at mass.linuxgamecast.com with the actual number 4. Follow me, and if you share interesting stuff, I'll follow you back.
I got that policy too, man. Yeah.
Yes. Usually whenever I see like a person followed you, ooh, neat, let's go.
let's go creep on their shit.
them, and you're like,
Yeah.
all right. Then they like,
Creeple is like, oh, you post some memes, you post some
then
like
you get the message. You're like, why don't you follow me? It's because you don't post anything interesting.
Yeah, like,
homie.
I do not get follow for follow. Like, I don't want just nothing but
Time for
spam.
some credits.
We are in the kink, man.
We are the kink. You are merely.
Yeah, you merely adopted the kink. I was pulled out of someone's asshole, man. Oh, I'm like Lemmy Winks. We gotta thank our advisors, Omegas and Arthur. We gotta thank our executive producers, Barb Brad Scott, Atomic Ass Mike, drummer Tomas, Hakeem, Dave, Ishep, Ian, Kirducky, Haplo, and 12356, and our little Nicky fans, Kong Bonj, Glorious Eggy, Empty, and Super Destote.
And the Sea Monsters were no Rider X Machina Trudgy Veritanuda, Justin Darkwing System T Dezing Joe DeCresney and Ogi1, with the Death Notes Nova Chad, Romeo, Renee, Leonardo, Kim, Chris, Stephen Jill, Benjamin, Doom 2.wad, Stephen B, Beck, Dodger, Zeno, Pebble, M Fox Dog, Svein, Jalo, and Piper, and I got them all this time.
Thank you to all of our fine upstanding cannibals, all of our chairlings about getting the cannibals down real quick. Carl, Mike, Arthur, and Linux, Nero, Aldius, Noctilus, Johnny, Shep, Gamatron, DSN, Joe, Aromatic, Devin, Kai, Jorai.
And you are all truly, truly wonderful.
And remember, it's all about Steam Family.
It's all about
Family.
penniums.
What you want to do? I know the words to that song, man. Dynify, everyone. See you next week.
9 to 5 at Hewlett Packard.
Want to be hackers, code crackers, slackers, working 9 to 5 working at Hewlett Packard. Yep.
We came up on my rotation a couple days
ago.
ago.
Galaxy far away. Naboo was under an attack.
Oh yeah, I can sing that shit too, and I do not know the lyrics to real fucking,
American Pie.
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
I can chime in the chorus, but yeah.
There's me and Qui-Gon Jinn could talk the Federation into maybe cutting
there
them
are
off.
plenty of Weird Al songs that I know the lyrics to that I don't know the originals.
Yes.
I know the lyrics to the White Stuff, the parody of the Right Stuff, which is about Oreo cookies.
Oh, what was that? Churro Oreos?
They have churro Oreos now. Okay.
I like churros, but they tend to fill them up with stupidly sweet stuff like caramel or
That's what a fucking churro
Strawberry?
is. It's a donut stick.
it's supposed to be filled with broccoli and other vitamins.
no. It's supposed to have more of the churro
Churroness?
thing
Churrosity.
that it's made of.
Churmageddon?
just make like a
Churrotitude. Churrotitude. Yeah.
Make a solid churro with no stupidly sweet filling. And
Red
I'll
Hot
eat
Chili
it.
Pepper song,
I'll fucking eat
churrification.
it.
So, yeah. Dream of churro-formication. Churro-formication.
Form of churro. Like, what the hell? Ew. Change back.
Try the churros.
Right. You've all been truly wonderful, but I need to get up.
Nope, I gotta get a single. You're not gonna know anymore.
Oh, yes.
I want you to.
a selfie, Pedro.
I want you to cross your arms and do your best Vin Diesel, like it's all about family.
Wait, hold on.
All right, that'll work. You got sunglasses? That's not a bad idea.
I do have a pair of sunglasses. I gotta run upstairs for them though.
I me too.
Peter,
You're not going anywhere.
Fine, I'll wait a bit. Family. Yeah, no, like, I like the churro-ness of it all, not the filling. The fillings are always way too sweet. See, I'd be down with a churro filled with chorizo. Like something salty to counteract the sweetness. I'd be down for that. Absolutely. No, it's already way too sweet. Come on.
I wear my sunglasses at night so I can't see. I can't.
Let's see. Hang on, let me get the.
Family.
Give me an arm cross.
Jordan, you're typing something in the show notes.
Shut up.
I am.
Other Jordan.
Oh, that's my pop filter is. Okay. It was mashing the tilde key.
All right, that's good.
I'm like, I'm gonna put the fucking keyboard down, or the microphone down gently. A little too gently. I actually need to remember where these are for tomorrow. The glare outside is insane.
Maybe that'll work. Back away
The
with me.
sunglasses remind me of, fuck, what's that guy? He was like Stern's buddy?
Eh?
Artie something?
Oh, Artie Lang?
Yeah. He wore the sunglasses, right?
I couldn't tell you.
There's some guy with like a kind of thin head and like
I get that.
Yeah.
I've gotten the you look like the Matrix Man. These are just fossil sunglasses. These are my when I go outside, I put these on and keep them on until I'm back inside.
these are from the Miniso store. They're not even my sunglasses. My friend left them before he moved to Nova Scotia, and so now they're my sunglasses.
These are light enough to where I don't
prescription
get the like weird looks for because like indoors they look like they're like tinted glasses.
Oh, are they like the transitions or whatever?
Kinda. They look like they're halfway they're like super light, but so I can just fucking see.
These freaking sunglasses were 200 euros because they have the same prescription as these
I was about
glasses.
to talk shit, but these are like $60 and I'm still mad at them.
Yeah, I know. They have the
can-
exact same prescription as these, so I could legitimately wear them indoors because
So
prescription
you can.
sunglasses.
So I found this out recently because my wife did this. You can order really cheap glasses off China with like your prescription.
Yes.
and they like.
Yes,
Yeah.
Nori
For like
has
$20.
one of those services bookmarked, so apparently my new glasses are coming on Friday next week.
Yeah, all you got to do is get like your eyes measured, and you got to like.
They're just going to
give
get him
them
some
the pupil
fuck me
distance.
frames.
Oh, can you
I
get
don't
like
know
the
about
really
fuck
like
me
horn
frames.
rims? Like,
I went for the star metal, not star metal, gun
oh,
metal.
the star
gun
glasses.
metal.
If you
No.
show up next week with like star glasses, that would be amazing.
No, they're gunmetal gray, and they're only like
course they
half
are.
frames just for the top. So yeah,
You got to accessorize,
Newest.
man. You got to like.
I
get some
want
color.
like the wireframe behind the ear ones, but nobody makes those. Like they're all like steampunk cheapies. Like, and I don't want a cheap pair of glasses because I want to have the glasses for at least a decade.
yeah.
Yeah.
At 8 years, they're scratched to high hell.
You know what? Pedro's not going to be with us, but I've already decided to go back on my go back. We're still playing some Quake.
Oh, you guys have fun with it. If you do it again next week, I'll join in
Oh
with the
no,
Steam
no, we're
Deck.
playing next week,
Yeah.
but we're gonna have practice.
That's fine. You can have practice. I'll be the noob.
Because by the way, we're playing with Steam controllers. Pedro just didn't want to get trounced tonight, so he's gonna go look at an apartment tomorrow because he knew he couldn't handle it.
Oh yeah, I gotta go get that up from upstairs
'Cause
too, don't I?
I
Couldn't
kinda-
handle it.
Well, then go on, Jordan.
All right. You gotta stay longer now, Pedro.
Handle it. As
Yeah,
if this
no,
thing
it's-
cuts back on.
The batteries have juice. Should
Oh, I charged them all. Good lord, get in there. Get in there. You need lube. This was a bad idea, by the way, Val. Like, you put a light. You got all the room for the lipo pack right here, like a PlayStation. Make it really easy to get to, and give me an updated version of this. Oh, the Horizon thing worked really well.
They got sued.
Buy that company. Shut them
That-
down.
Who owns them? Is it Corsair? It's one of the bigger companies that owns that one.
Why did you sell
Yeah,
your
no.
Steam controller? How much can you sell a Steam controller for? Like, after people realized that they made more than 10, the prices went back down. They went kind of crazy for a minute, but
Nowadays you can find them for like £40 on
Yeah.
eBay.
I'm saying, what I'm saying is like not enough for me to get rid of this one or my complete in-box unopened one.
That one you could probably sell for more than brand new. No.
Yeah, I could probably get some, but if I can stay and somehow like live for another 20 years, it'll be dope as fuck to like destroy it and make a video.
Yeah. Get the
Thermite
angry
versus
clicks on the
Steam
video.
controller.
No, dude, I mean, it's not like I'll ever get like complete in-box unopened Nintendo just to like destroy it live.
All right, y'all have fun.
Bye, Pedro.
See ya.
Love you. No target, no in. What Quake are we playing? We're playing Quake. Do you want to try Quake 2? We could try continuing our co-op.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
All right. So we're gonna do Quake 2 with Steam controllers. Maybe.
Yeah.
Hey, Steam controller woke up.
Yeah, no, I can move my mouse around and shit, rubbing the areola.
Quake 2. No RTX on.
No. No, we want to actually be able to play this game at an acceptable frame rate.
No.
Although,
What? You might.
RTX Quake with the Steam controller.
Oh fuck no! That's a slideshow, dude. I gotta download.
I have Quake. Well, I was installing Quake 1, but I have Quake 2 installed.
Yeah, I'm installing Quake 2, which is 3.69 gigabytes.
View
almost
controller support. Let's
It just worked in Quake. I didn't have to do nothing.
yeah. Well, apparently, yeah.
So I'm assuming it's going to be more of the same for Quake 2. And it's like, boop.
Well, there's an official layout for Quake 2 at least. So.
Ew. Mine says unknown controller support.
It does, but if you go into the controller settings, it's like the default one is the official settings for Quake 2.
Okay. And if you're wondering, B, Steam button switches it between Bluetooth and the Wi-Fi
Yep.
dongle. And what was the other one? Y is pairing mode. I had to look all this up today.
Yeah.
And X does something else. I don't remember what.
X, I think X switches it back to regular mode.
Maybe, yeah. All right. If things explode, I'm clicking play. It'll probably try to go into full screen.
I guess we're doing not original, but Quake 2.
Quake 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oop. Now we wait. And we continue waiting. Ooh, Quake 3 Arena.
God.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh. I mean,
hi, old man.
that would be entertaining to watch. It just would not be entertaining. Okay, can I change the settings on this? Select. Please wait. Disable all setting. What? Disable all settings. Okay, options. Display. Open video settings. Vulkan, good. Let's put this at 1920 by 1080. XD. Windowed. Hey, all right.
I
did
mean,
it.
controller seems to work in the menu, so.
Yeah, right. A little bit of desktop Jenga. Let's get over to After Games. Zoop, boop. One cap. One of these is Quake. Hey, there's Quake. What are our other options? Oh, Dark 3D11. Yeah, let's stick with Vulkan.
I mean, D3D11 is still Vulkan on Linux, so
Yeah,
like,
it is, right. More Vulkan.
yeah, you have your two choices: Vulkan or other Vulkan.
input. Wait.
Aim assist off.
Aw. All right. Vibration on. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Aim
Like
accelerator.
the Steam controller does like the haptic vibration, so it's all like.
I put it on 10. I'm gonna get a hand me massage.
All right, I'll be back.
All right. Do more? I don't know. Like, I mean, it is Quake 2, so we're not really stressing too much with the Oh, controllers connected. 1 out of 8. Can you imagine, like 8? How would that even work? I don't want to know. How far is it? Just gonna remember where we were at. Private. I think Forza Max.
And, all right. Multiplayer. Continue. Online. Room code is Crash Team Racing J.
RJ, yeah. Let me sign in.
Setting up lobby.
Hey, there you are. All right, I gotta do a bio break. And I guess let's try to get our feet under us with a little bit of deathmatch real quick.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, and just try to figure out the controls and
Then
we
jump into co-op. Yeah.
somehow figure out where we were when last we tried.
Oh, yeah. This highly labyrinthine game where you have to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
I remember, if somebody wants to find that video, it's going to be the last,
Yeah. Gonna crowdsource that shit. I guess I'll start
Steamcast.
scrubbing in the meanwhile, yeah. Alright, while Ben's doing that. Can you beat me, Shatrom? Probably. But if I beat you to find this answer, then I will laugh at you. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. So funny. Oh man. I look forward to this. Search for Quake. Be Real. Quake 4. Quake Breath Mastered Co-op. Quake 2 Remastered Co-op on Linux. I think that's 2023. That seems about right. Alright. Let's see. Also, if you want to play with us, feel free to hop into After Show. When Ven gets back, he'll swap us over or something like that.
where are we at? Wait, nope. Box talk.
I'm trying to find the one screen where it actually says the fucking level name.
Oh, you found the video at least?
I found the video at least.
It should be at the end, man. I intentionally left that shit.
I think our heads fade over it or some shit.
Oh no.
Yeah, because I started at the back. I started at the end of the video, and I'm like going backwards. Yeah. I'm looking for like a loading screen or something.
It should be there at like the very end of the video, because I'm usually pretty good about like...
Okay. Oh, here we go. What's the... Okay, yeah, it's at 1410 is the image, but I think it's like, acquiring... Fuck, can't see it. Here's the link. If anyone else wants to give that a try, and I'm just dense.
All right, let me take a look at it.
Yeah. Because like I see the map and it like zooms into the thing, but I think the text that says the level name is covered up.
Find the other secret, but whatever. We did it. Oh god.
Do it next time.
Yeah, man.
Huh? I hate YouTube.
Right. Can I just move this little element? No, not allowed. Can't see what's behind it.
Gotta get that one little scrub.
I was gonna find the other secret, but whatever. We did it. Oh god.
Yeah, because I see like initiate scan.
Do it next time.
Yeah, man.
Huh. What was the level before that?
That's a good question. That's the other, and that's what I was scrubbing to find. Like, was there a loading screen or something that like had that?
Oh, I might have cut that out. Like loading screens. Yeah. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't remember either.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right. Let's.
We're in like a desert area or some shit, right?
We can match the map close enough.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not it's serious playthrough.
Let's try this.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Movement. Shoot. Okay. Right trigger is or left trigger is jump.
Yep.
But so is A.
Why can't I jump up there? Fuck off. No. Damn it.
Okay. What's okay? Oh, fucking selecto wheel for switching weapons. Interesting.
How do I? Did I? I don't like this. No,
Yeah,
get
it's
away,
weird.
get away, get away, get away, get away. God damn it.
Ah! I fell onto some spikes.
Oh, I want that. Gimme. No.
Ah!
Get away.
Moving in this is so weird. All right. How do I swap?
360 no scope. Damn it.
All right. I got the railgun at least.
Rohit, are you playing with a Steam Deck?
Oh, do I got no gyros.
Can I just hit up? Oh, I can point?
This is exhausting on my thumbs. Holy shit.
Right?
I'm not used to FPS with controller. It's like, and it's with it, it's so much like set your position and then just move around and try to shoot.
You camping bitch.
Grenade launcher. Okay.
Who needs a grenade launcher?
Me. I can't hit shit.
Can't stand campers. Need to be out running around the map.
Oh, this is where I started. Okay. Okay, I'm kind of getting the hang of this a little bit.
Are you though?
Not quite.
Aha, hit you, bitch. Oh, Rohit, that's got a sting, buddy.
Ah, damn it.
Damn it.
Aha! Eat shit.
Got wrecked.
Oh, rocket launcher. Let's see how this fucking kills my ass.
Go for it.
Yes! Where is everyone?
Yeah, completely different play style. Now I'm like, duck and cover,
Yeah.
poke head up. A little bit.
Yeah, well, it's like center your reticule and like hope.
Right, it's all down to like strafing. Strafe aiming for me.
This is Doom, man. OG Doom.
I got that shit too, bitch. I got some health up here too, motherfucker. He's spicy. Kill your full self.
Peekaboo.
I didn't.
Ah! Man, switching weapons in this is poo-poo.
Isn't it?
I would like to look at the other direction, please. Thank you.
Well, that's going to be a trip and an adventure.
Ah! Alright. Okay, I think...
I'm avoiding weapons so I don't have to switch.
Right? A little bit. Come on, switch my fucking weapon, you piece of shit. Ah. Wouldn't let me switch. I was in the middle of moving. Oh, fuck. No, 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 no. Alright.
Ah, still alive. Just not by much.
Yeah.
5 health.
I can't wait until these 4 minutes are over. I'm hating this shit.
Daddy needs heals.
Oh, I gotta actually, like, hit the shoot button. Okay.
Damn it! Killed my full self.
Ah, damn it. You had a better gun.
Me?
No, Rohit.
Ah.
I don't want the grenades!
All the grenades, free grenades.
Are you gonna let me... Okay, hold on. Is there a better button for switching guns?
I hope not. Yeah, it's on your keyboard.
Oh, fuck me.
Or scroll. Dude, where's our scroll wheel?
We don't have the... You don't have what'd you call it? The one that Pedro has.
Yeah, that one.
I can't think right now. I'm trying to operate a shooter in a Steam controller.
Trying to summon my inner console player.
I haven't had to do this since Halo 1. And it was easier because it had a joystick.
Fair. Yeah, I guess a joystick would be like way easier.
Well, because yeah, you have to do like the little minor corrections and shit.
I guess we could have cut on gyro aiming, couldn't we?
I could. Well, I thought it was on by default. I don't know.
Mine's not.
Yeah. Gotta dick around with those settings, I guess. I keep expecting these red things to like be jump pads, but they're not.
Oh yeah, like the spawn points. Yeah.
Oh, that's what they are? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Telefrag.
That makes more sense. Hey, revenge. All right. Oh, that's what this trigger does? Neat.
You gave yourself up on that.
Yeah, I did. I had a chain. I didn't realize you had a rocket launcher.
I just heard that's what that trigger does. And I'm like, and we wait.
Yeah, it tells you the score, the back paddle, one of the paddles.
That jumps. Oh yeah, all right. Man,
one is jump, one is score.
Rohit got that Wi-Fi ping.
Yeah. Ah, super fucking runaway. Come on. Ah. Almost dodged it. Ah, okay. Revenge. 20 seconds left.
I just waited. Oh. Not bad.
Yeah. Okay. You want to try doing some PvE now?
Sure.
Let's see if we can fucking attempt to beat some robots.
Oh, I guess I gotta end the game. Burr, burr.
Yeah. That's kind of boo-boo though, that the item switch on the left trigger and on the right trigger are completely different.
Right. Multiplayer. Online. Create. Public. For sure. Oh, why doesn't it let me change? Oh, change settings. God damn it. I could have just done that there. Co-op. Friendly fire has to be on.
Yeah.
4 lives.
So we all just get telefragged instantly?
100%. Well, it's not like there's only 10 options here, so.
Right. Where we at? I think we were on factory, maybe power and cooling. Power and cooling sounds right.
Can you bring up the, pause the video where it has the overlay? Because it should give us some idea of, when we go into the game proper, be able to A-B that.
Yeah, sure. I got it up.
All right. Big gun. Let's try big. Right, maybe? Probably not big gun. Wait, we did fight the boss, though, remember?
Did we?
There was a boss in the room where, all the walls fell down. And Pedro, jumped over and, insta-gibbed him.
That may have happened. I genuinely don't remember.
Power and cooling sounds too familiar, though.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. Let's stick with easy.
Yeah.
You know what? No, that's too easy. Medium.
We tried this with Left 4 Dead last week.
We did pretty good.
We did okay. We didn't get completely destroyed. Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad Shruggy joined us, but Shruggy was in party mode.
Yep. So it's like bottom left-hand side is the level we want to go to. On like the map at least.
All right, so I guess we'll find out. Oh.
I gotta online.
That's the boss of the big gun level. All right. There we go.
QGTW.
Man, I had to like rework my OBS Debian 12 guide.
Yeah, I saw you posted that again.
Yeah, dude, they threw in some shit because they're starting to get the WebRTC making it a real boy, getting it ready. And like one of those packages is on Debian. You have to. Debian just doesn't ship that shit, so I had to like, okay, this is how you enable the Deb multimedia. It's gonna be dope as fuck if that works out, though, man.
No, it grossly simplifies like a ton of shit.
And you control like how much, like I don't have to worry about like throttling or all the complex shit I got tied in here for like making sure you guys get good video, but not like
yeah. Can it like essentially just remove the having to have like the my box and the Pedro box, because we just like that essentially just becomes our computers, right? Like
now, see, that's the problem though. Is like I still have to have boxes because I gotta hijack the audio and get it to Jackbox.
Right.
So I gotta take the audio, man. Like what I got worked in my head right now, and it'll probably contact the enemy, right? Is being able to send you guys, because effectively from OBS on your box, I'm just going to stream you a source, which will be the video from this. And you're going to stream to me and I'm going to take that and take your video from there, use NDI to send that video. Or if it gets to the point where I could do 2 streams, see, that's kind of the problem though. Because I'm already sending you video with the streaming, so there's no other ways. That's why I'm like, okay, and use NDI to funnel that source, then get the audio to Jackbox and get it back over. I'm not sure. But yeah, the idea is like if we could get it closer to 1 box, that'd be dope. We're gonna need bigger box. But then we get to like then we get to single point of failure too.
But Jackbox is already the single point of failure, isn't it? So
just for audio though.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, the failure to define the failure point would be the stream go down.
Okay.
And for the most part, I have not everything 1-to-1, but everything in the studio within 15 minutes I can swap out. I got a backup for it.
Cool.
Also, Cloudflare, you need to organize your fucking emails better. Because I checked my notifications when I got up to take a fucking wee and I pulled it down and I got my fucking R2 bill. And they were talking about some other statistics at the top that started with 1,200.
That's a scary number to see in your
That's not
inbox.
a good fucking feel. Goddamn, dude.
What did I do?
Yeah, right?
And there's like, and even if it was like an innocent fuck up, there's like a 10% chance that like you can get them to reverse that. Would be like, okay, don't do it next time.
I mean, yeah, $1,200 for 1 month, that would be a bit like, yo, man. That's a bit much, eh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, he hooked me up. I've been a customer for a long time. All right, let's try this shit out. Let's see if we're even on the right thing, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
There we are.
No.
Hang on, there's more. There we are. Were we further or closer?
We are, I think we're further back.
So we need to go forward more?
I think I think we're maybe still on power and cooling. Maybe. Wait, this was power and cooling. So it's I think it's the one before that. Cause like here, I'll show you it. I'll just get a screenshot of what I see.
Alright.
So this is what I got. I think we're in that red one on the bottom left.
Okay. Maybe, I don't know. Rohit, what's the ruling on the field? You've played this shit before.
Yeah, does red hold
Oh,
I
that's
guess
the very first level.
I guess. It's the one I found on the next Gamecast, and that's from 7 months ago.
Rohit, could you take a look at the video that was posted and let us know? Because
Yeah.
you know this game
Yeah.
inside out. Like, you probably know what area that is, right? Did you see the link to the video that we posted? Or Jordan posted?
I will
got it.
post it again. Oh, you got it? All right. "3 months ago, can you give some hints on how to get Quake 2 Remastered running in Linux in 2023? You click the play button. I mean,
Yeah. The, at least the dude had the good grace who, like, tried to blow me up for, like, some old, like, DX3, whatever rebrew. Like,
Yep.
what the fuck, you didn't just click play? You don't have to do all this bullshit. And I'm like, 12-year-old video, homie. It took him a few days and thought about it.
so according to Mirror, we finished Factory.
Oh my.
I don't fucking know. Like, it's a blank.
Is that the latest video, Jordan? Or
That was the most recent one from the Linux Gamecast search.
not the
From-
Oh no, search isn't going to be in chronological.
No, it's not. Then I don't fucking know. Part 4, Quake 2 Remastered. Okay, then. Someone could have fucking pointed that out then. Yeah, okay, I see the head thing. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jordan, for not pointing that out.
I mean, lack of fucking communication, man. I don't know.
I don't know. I just, you said you were going to get it. I'm not assigning blame, but the blame's
I
been
don't-
assigned, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, Quake 2, Part 4.
Yeah, part 4. Okay, yeah. Reactor personnel located. Reactor shutdown successful. Infiltrate main planetary defense facility and destroy. Alright, so I think... okay, Big Gun. We're on Big Gun.
We're on Big Gun.
We're on Big Gun.
All right. Yeah, problem solved.
Yeah.
Let go of my gerbil.
Okay. Oh, I
I
guess we got all the guns. Ow.
Thanks.
That was the BFG.
That was Rohit.
Yeah,
Right out of the gate. Killing teammates. Nice.
it wasn't me.
That wasn't you. Oh.
But you got me on the counter. Wasn't me. But you got me on the sofa. Wasn't me. Door is opened elsewhere.
Oh, did we do a public game? All right. Oh, well, I died. Ah! What the
Wait,
hell?
did we have a new person join our game?
Yeah, I didn't set it to private. That didn't help us at all, though. I think they needed the room code. Can I?
Possibly?
I don't know. Doesn't fucking matter. Whoever it is, they're trying to talk to us.
Yes.
Sorry, Rob, we can't hear you. Is that thing dead?
Yeah, it's dead.
Why you do that? He said it.
Oh, there is a crouch. Okay. I guess we never established what that was. That's Rohit. Alright, I'm following him. He knows where he's going. I hope.
Where'd you guys go?
Ah, fuck.
All right. What is crouch?
B.
B. All right.
I found that out today.
All right.
I heard a Mario noise. What was that?
I think that's somebody like trying to jump in and out of the game. Oh. It's a Strigoi. Who can take 3 railguns. Damn. Why is it still shooting?
Who's
Oh,
dead?
that sucks. All right. Got it.
Yeah. Steam controller. Not great. For Twitch shooter.
Hyper
let's speed
yeah,
it
let's
up.
go with Hyper Blaster.
I'm sticking with chain gun for now. What's use? Is it Y? Okay. Y is use. Or maybe it was X. I don't
Is
know.
everything down there getting wrecked?
Looks like it. Those big ray laser beams kill you, right? I'm right to be ducking underneath them.
I'm not asking questions.
Yeah, I whoa, whoa. What the fuck was that?
How do we need to get in?
Uh,
We got to get in the big gun.
oh shit! It is a big gun. That was fast.
Mm-hmm. We already have all the guns somehow, right?
Oh, oops!
Wait.
Don't go that way.
I'll go this way. This looks familiar.
Yeah, there's a lot of backtracking in Quake 2.
I am hope. Okay. Oh no.
All right, I got him.
Did I help?
A little. I believe in you. All right. Go in here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Trying very hard not to shoot at you guys.
Big boy. You know, Rohit, that was on you, buddy. You
Yeah,
ran.
I was firing straight at him, man. Like, yeah, you walked into that. What's in here? Oh,
I guess we're gonna find out.
a bad guy.
I'll take all the heals.
Steal the commander's head.
Oh hell, Robo Puppers.
Okay, I need to switch to something that isn't the coil gun.
You know what? Let's go with the just spray, no pray. Damn.
Nope,
Thanks.
my bad. That one's on me.
Oh, it's the sheepy boys. I hear them.
Bah.
Door number 2. Uh-oh. There's some bullshit around that corner.
All right, let's do it.
Aw. Hey, guys.
Poor doggies.
How about you visit my
Need the
YouTube?
blue
Like and
key.
subscribe?
Like and subscribe like they're werewolves.
Yeah.
All right, I guess we gotta find the blue key.
I mean, this is not a joke.
I'm begging for help. I'm screaming for help.
Well. Okay. Hit me with another rocket and you get ejected on me. Wow.
We got some Dune shields like David Lynch.
Ooh, body armor.
Yeah. Desperately need that health. Oh, blue key. Nice. We can go and open that door now. All right. Dealt with. We are not doing as bad as I thought we would be.
No, because we got Rohit and 3 like competing to play the game better.
That is fair. Three ping to location. I guess we go down.
Oh. Can I shoot that? What, are we supposed to be doing something here? Or did he just point us over here to get rid of us?
I don't know.
Maybe we need to jump down there.
I think so.
Cool. Got a hair trigger on it. Boop.
Maintenance bridge activated.
Fuck yeah, I just did. I activated all over that maintenance bridge.
Nice. I'm proud of you.
You have to set realistic life goals. What's over here? Oh,
Okay,
that's
this is a
some
force
bullshit.
field bridge. Super shotgun. All right, let's go with that.
Hey, we're back at 2. Oh,
Oh. Bye, guys.
laters. Ah! The evil demonic ladies.
Evil ladies.
We've been this way.
We have.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes back down the fucking elevator. Where are we going?
In this labyrinth of a fucking game. Somebody ponged a location.
Oh, that's you. Okay.
Ah, hi.
I just picked the nearest arrow and I was moving towards it.
I mean, valid strat. Kronk.
Ow. What's the chord for doing the 180?
I don't know about the 180, but like the level, you just press the right trigger. Areola.
Okay.
Where's
Oh,
going?
that's handy. That's good to know. Oop.
Well, we're not doing what I love. Elevator vor, baby.
Elevator.
Elevor. What are we doing? Standing under the elevator? Just
I'm trying to press the button. I don't know. Yo, Dr. White. I guess Mr. White. Yeah.
Agent White.
Agent Blanco. All right.
Whatever.
Oh, the other guy figured it out.
Dude, we need a quap for Quake. Quoop.
Quack.
Quoop. Move to main hangar bay. All right. Sure. I'll do that. Oh, fuck. Correct. As long as the hangar bay is someplace where I can stumble into it.
Right. Oh, I guess
All
we
right.
found it.
Nailed it. Don't shoot those.
I'll shoot those guys.
All right. Bonk.
Up here. Cells.
What
Perfect.
the fuck is that thing?
Oh,
They got Borg shields. That's some bullshit.
yeah. Oh, I was trying to double tap him. My bad.
Well, mission accomplished.
I double tapped you instead.
Ooh.
Hole in the ground.
Yeah, it's safe. Just jump down.
Yeah. I remember this level from Half-Life.
Whee! Oh no. Bullshit. Okay.
All right. Trying very hard to not shoot you guys in the
Yes.
process.
Flying things are just, you know what? They don't need to die.
Oh, well, I did.
Fortunately, the AI is brick, not bright.
Oh, I'm back.
Press those buttons.
Ah, no.
Ooh. All right. That'll teach it. Ow.
Yeah, trying very hard to not shoot you folks.
Back from whence we came?
I guess I fell down. Oh.
I don't know where we're supposed to be going.
I don't either. Rohit? Buddy? Old pal of ours?
He's gonna play like he's too cool to know. Don't remember. All right.
Oh, no, he's going. Oh, wait, we're going back. All right. Oh. What?
I thought you were further away. All right.
Okay.
That's how
I'm
you.
just standing
That's how you
there,
make
I'm
a
like,
disappearing Jordan. Like, huh?
Burning Fool exploded. I'm like, wait, what happened?
Did you find some more bad guys? Neat. All right, so bad guys over here, or was. Is there a way to like look up mission objectives?
Yeah, if you do X. That's the
Close
best we
main
got.
hangar bay door. Destroy black hole generation. We've done one of the.
Yeah,
one of those.
One,
guess-
one of those things.
All right.
right.
Back to the turbine.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, we gotta go. We gotta get low.
By
Oh,
some
'cause we turned
disgraced
it off.
cosmonaut. Yeah.
Please, Mr. Kennedy.
You want to throw some grenades down there? Nope,
I
guess
don't
not.
wanna go. Please don't shoot me into outer space.
Is it safe to go down here? I'm going to be on this pipe. Boop. Boop. Oh, now you just show it off. All right.
Very gentle movement.
Ah. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Rolling. Yeah, bitch. Old man Ben's behind you. Uh-huh.
Oh, there's that quad damage. That. Not useful for me.
Well. Oh, hell. That's not good.
Oh. Is he dead?
Yeah. A little bit.
I guess. Oh, elevator.
It would appear so. Oh! Sorry, Rohit. You looked awfully like...
Oh, what? You what is the cycle of abuse?
misplaced anger, dude.
Right?
Like, he couldn't shoot me.
It's the cycle of violence. I didn't do shit. I guess we go through here. This is where we started. Through the door.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
down here. Come on. And then around.
Have we completed our,
I guess the door is... This door is closed. There's
Yeah,
like
hell
green here.
doesn't want shit to do with us until we get these doors. No! Oh. Alright. Then we go down here now? Wait.
Yeah, and then it's the...
Did we just do that?
I think we... Yeah.
Or, no, this
We went through and then we died, right?
This is side number 2. Yeah, there's the quad damage. Huh. Whoa. Hi, fool. I'm back here. Ah, get wrecked.
I'm stuck in the worst revolving door in history.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, hell. The jumping puzzle?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
In this economy, I don't think so.
I'm in danger. It did. Oh, get wrecked.
I made
Did I do it? Yes, I pressed the button. Fuck you, thing.
Ah, no! Are you
Fuck you
fucking
again.
kidding me?
Fuck you, the third. I pressed our button, so we're good.
Okay.
Ah. Okay, I can pull this off somehow. Do you guys need second button?
I think I can get second button.
I can.
I just gotta wait
I'm
for...
good.
Oh, you're good? You got it?
I think so. Ah, second button activated.
Second button activated.
think.
All right.
Right? Ah, yeah, I got both the buttons.
Yeah.
We're good.
Oh, fuck! God damn it. Slidey ice skate controls. Fucking bullshit.
And just come back up. There we go.
Ah, I hate...
Me too. But sometimes I'm... Where's Jordan? Oh.
I'm down here
Yeah,
failing at
this is-
platforming. Go on without me.
No. No Joe left behind.
Oh god, I made it. Oh fuck.
All right. We
I was afraid I was gonna fall down a crack back down in there.
get a Blanc. Blanc. All right, he gone. Okay, what fresh hell's this? The only winning play is not to move.
Alright, got the power shields.
Dick. Thanks.
Oh, my bad.
It's me.
Yep.
All right.
Trespasser. Oh.
Bullet sandwich.
My favorite kind of sandwich.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck that noise was.
Shotgun to the back.
That's the noise I make when I wake up in the morning.
Correct. Oh, damn.
Mr. Tanky Boy, what the fuck?
Is it? Do we need to go down there?
I guess. There's like a server room or something here, like an evil server room.
Dick. Ooh, button.
What does that do? Oh, ladder.
Magic ladder. The ladder of justice and all good.
I guess we go across here now. If Rohit's gesticulating is any indication.
Oh. I mean, you know, you can point in this game.
I don't know what the ping button is.
I accidentally pressed it. Well, I guess we're coming back down.
Oh. I thought you made it up.
The pole! Bonk.
We did it.
Maybe.
First half of unit completed.
Oh, bad boys. Bad boys. What you gonna do? Damn, Rohit loves killing me, man. Alright then.
I found a secret.
Ooh, was it a good secret?
I don't know.
I'm not accustomed to this yet, but I'm a lot
Yeah,
more
it's like-
mobile than when we started.
Yeah, like,
It's doable.
yeah. It's you gotta change the way you approach how you like deal with the controls, but like, yeah.
Right.
And I think this was like the big complaint that people had was like, it was expecting them to change too much. They're like, this is just a regular controller, right? Nope.
Did we go the right way? I didn't mean to go this way.
I hear like weird orgasm noises.
Yeah, I mean, if there's shit to kill, that's usually a good sign, right? Get wrecked, ladies.
All right, elevator. Guess we came this way because there are dead bodies already, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, alright, this is a circle. Or maybe not. Gotta go in the elevator.
Yeah, it's probably there's a 100% chance it's the wrong level, dude. What are you talking about? Like, I just accidentally ran into a door that moved to another level.
Yeah, it's a little unclear where the level transitions actually are, because sometimes it's just a door,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's like a thing.
Alright, Rohit seems giddy. Yeah, you go for it, champ.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Good job. God damn.
This looks familiar. I've seen this before.
Now what? Huh? Did we think?
I'll go,
Did
go
we
down.
think our way through this? We good, huh?
Oh,
Thanks.
nope.
Wow.
What? Did this turn it? Oh, piranhas. Okay, I see what's happening. Everyone's shooting at the enemies and nobody's paying attention to the allies.
Where's the lightning gun when you need it? Well,
Well, I
We
mean,
tried.
we didn't get anywhere, so it's like not like we lost a lot of progress.
you know, I just thought about that. I can lean back in the fucking chair, right?
Yeah. It's that was kind of the nice thing about the Steam Deck I found is like you get like weird comfy positions when you're gaming.
Couch gaming.
Yeah, it's fun.
I've never really experienced couch gaming. When in doubt.
Hello, friends. Rebreather. Hey, we can breathe underwater now.
Are you guys just down there having a party?
I guess we're trying to kill all the fish.
Secret area. Oh,
Secret tunnel.
watch out, big boy.
Secret tunnel. All right. Through the hole.
There's some bullshit over there.
There's the bullshit around the corner.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
using
I'm just gonna stand
Yeah.
here and wait till you guys finish
Done.
shooting. Oh, we can go into. Oh, maybe not. Oh, secret level.
What?
Oh, we're in space.
CTF2.
Aww. Oh,
What the
no,
hell?
we got railguns.
Well.
Okay, don't go there. Noted.
I mean, I'm not against it.
There's like an elevator to the side.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely. I'm reminded of like old Counter-Strike maps where you did like scouts and knives with low gravity.
Oh, I never got to play those.
That was fun. Because you only everyone only has sniper rifles or knives. Oh, my bad. Sorry, Philippe. That was not on purpose. Wow, that was good shooting on my part. Damn. I actually hit everything with the railgun.
Oh, nice.
I'm notoriously bad with the railgun.
I am the rail commander.
Oh, I destroyed the computer panel. All right, destroyed. And force field's offline.
Computer updated.
Take out the communication dish.
We're gonna make a jump. Huh. Whoa!
Right, yeah, low grav. I forgot about the.
That's an
fucking gravity.
elevator.
That's an elevator all the way down there. No.
Ah, there's bullshit to kill here.
Daleks. I don't know if they're actually Daleks, but I'm gonna call them.
God, Rohit, please, man.
Yeah, I'm like purposefully picking the single shot weapons because I'm like, I can't spray.
I mean,
right here.
Rohit's using the railgun, but I've lost track how many times I've died to Rohit by that railgun. I'm just like, poof. I have to retake that introductory class to railgun safety. Oh, here's some bullshit.
Oh, yeah, that sounded like some bullshit.
Ah. Okay, wherever I was, there's a big boy.
Yeah.
I put 3 rockets in the thing and it smiled at me.
At least explosions don't do damage in this, like enemy explosions.
That's only because I couldn't figure out how to do it.
That's fair, yeah. It's not because we
No.
didn't want to, it's because we didn't have fucking time. Alright, where are we going? Going through here. Oh wait, no, that's you. Ah!
Can we go up or down?
Do we go up? Or what's our
No,
what's
no.
our objective?
I'm looking for
Take out the
bodies.
communication dish. Is that the dish?
What about these things? Can we shoot these things?
Oh, maybe it's yeah, the blue things up the top.
I don't know.
Do you have to like jump and hit them or something? Oh. I fell. I fell in love with the girl I knew. Do 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 do. She tried to feed me a piece of poo. I'm back.
I'll just be falling down here. Whoa.
Secondary objective completed. All right. I'm down.
Turn to the hanga. That's like a chopper, but with more hung.
It's that crappy Megadeth song, Return to the Hangar.
This elevator better let me down. Elevator? Down with you. Oh no.
Nope. Oh, hi.
Anybody else?
Is there a button or something?
No. God damn it, I am going to kill both of you.
I'm just gonna fall down. Can I get down like this?
They've broken the door.
Oh wait, no, this is not a place I want to be, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know, I'm stuck in the pipes in the ceiling at this point, so.
I'm looking for a way down.
I'm just going all the way down,
Wait.
baby.
Oh, this goes back up. What the fuck? All right.
Too far down. How's this down doing?
That's not.
Okay.
I don't.
Do we need to go up?
Well, it said get back to the hangar, right? I assume that's where we came from.
This looks like an up direction.
Is this the hangar?
No. This goddamn labyrinth of bullshit.
I found something. Oh, there we did.
Sure.
I did it. Ah.
Let's
Alright.
never speak of that again.
Computer updated.
Computer.
All right. So, does anybody still have any fucking idea what we're supposed to be doing?
No, there's a ladder that goes
Hey,
up.
there's a hole down here.
There's a hole. All right. There's a hole over at the Frankenstein place.
There's a fan, though. We can't get through the fan. The fan.
Oh, do I don't have the rebreather anymore? Ah, yeah. Nope.
Yeah.
Have to hold your breath.
What do? First half of unit objective complete. Resume previous mission.
Previous mission is great. Doesn't fucking tell us. It's some great conveyance there.
Gonna resume the shit out of that, whatever it was. Yeah.
Carmack, you and I, we need to discuss what our expectations are.
What are you talking about? This is 100% signature of Romero.
Actually, this is probably Jen, R.I.P.
Or Carmack, too.
Yeah.
See, I want to run towards these doors because they look like exits, but they're not. You know what? I think we're good for tonight, man.
Fair enough. We
Yeah.
made some progress. I'm like, am I following Rohit? No, I'm following them.
No, we're Velociraptor fence right now. We're just like banging around. Like maybe
Yeah.
one of these will lead to a
Research lab.
thing. Uh-oh.
I hear Skeletor. Nah, He-Man.
He-Man versus X-Man. Who wins?
It's a good question.
You know what? I'm glad they did the Storm thing because Storm opened a little like way fucking OP.
OP. Well, that's because she is OP. Like,
Like you don't need like Super Storm. Like
Yeah.
then you just got Superman running around. I'm like, why is everybody else here? That's one way to handle that though. So
well, yeah. Where's this go?
up.
Yeah, no, I was pleasant. Oh, nope, squished. I was pleasantly surprised by X-Men '97. I was kind of like not expecting it to be good, and then it's like it really surprised me with like how solid it was.
I think
It's
they
like-
kept it together. No, I really wish they'd get Dinklage for Trax.
Trask, yeah.
That probably would have cost
Everyone sounds so old now. Everyone sounds like they're in their fucking 80s.
because he is.
Yeah, right. The lady who plays Rogue, like in the comics when her and Magneto hook up, it's weird, but like these two actors sound like they're the same age in this. So,
Right.
oh, we got the head.
Oh, do we need the head?
Yeah, we got the head. We got to take it to the. We have to take it to the thing. To the missile control, I think.
To the head thing? Were you getting? Do you remember like things we're supposed to be doing?
So there was a box of text that popped up earlier that said like find the commander's head and bring it to missile control. I walked over something that said you picked up the commander's head, so
yeah.
I'm going based on that.
All right. Do we know where?
I'm going back to my pick an arrow and go towards it strategy.
Cool.
Every door opens. I'm just waiting for the grenade. Come on. I know you're coming. Yeah, because we didn't actually finish this level. We just like took a detour to the secret one. Oh, blue.
Yeah, I was tracking Rohit. I assume that was Rohit.
Yeah,
We just fucked off after we just like hunted him down. He's the
I
bitch.
guess. I don't know. Yeah, there's Rohit. All right, that is him. He was glowing blue with quad damage, so I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Right.
There's two.
All right. Jordan's got a head for you.
I do. I got a sloppy toppy for you.
Huh?
Okay, we're back here now.
Allegedly. You know what? I'm
Go.
no, I'm just glad that this game design shit like this never took off for first-person shooters.
Right. Oh, I was just gonna say, every time you pick up ammo in this, I'm reminded of like someone taking a bite out of an apple.
Where'd you guys go?
We're going down, I guess. I'm following.
Oh,
I guess I got a little ahead of him, so. I do love that jumping noise. That's a classic.
oh yeah. Yeah, we'll wait down here like the scrubs we are.
Yeah. I guess through hole.
Maybe? Oh.
But we just did this.
I don't. Maybe this is not the right way. Oh, too fucking. Wait, does it open the other way? I don't know. Down here? This would be so much
Pod
easier.
damage. Ooh. I guess
Did you-
Rohit's got to be quiet to not wake up his baby, because it would be very useful to have some kind of.
Typing.
Oh wait, there's some messages in Discord. Okay.
What is he saying?
We had the head low. We need to get to the research lab, which is where we're at, according to him. And here's Boxy Brown. Oh, we gotta go to the fucking boxes room, I guess. Maybe.
I don't know. How do I get where you guys are?
I'm lost as hell, man. Come on, can I?
I'm coming towards you guys now. Took me a minute to get.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm back where the boxes are being all boxy and shit.
Boxy Brown.
Yeah. But where go from here?
That I'm.
Do we need to go up?
I guess.
Okay,
Oh, well, loading. All right.
sure.
It's the Mr. Garrison mobile.
Chandeliers. Wait, what?
The
yeah.
gyroscope.
Gyroscope of
Yeah, one hole goes up your butt.
shenanigans. I got missiles too, bitch. Yeah. I'm swinging.
Let me smang it, girl. Watch out behind you.
You're not by me. Stay
Oh,
down.
I shot that guy in the head, man. Come on.
That's me, Mario.
It's me, Quakio. Oh,
Wow. That's what I get for standing still.
oh, whoa.
You know.
That's what I get for getting in the way of your rocket, apparently.
Oh, there she is. Mean lady.
With the lady. Oh, what the? Oh,
All right, good run. Ow, that's me.
oh, you're up there.
I'm up here. Wow. All right, let Rohit get it out of his system, and then you can approach him.
Fair.
All right, are we up here for funsies, or...
Nope. There's enemies there or some shit. Alright, can I pick a different weapon? Hyper Blaster, sure.
This guy's made out of just... What? It's just me. Thanks.
Alright, they all dead? Good.
All right, that camber is deactivated. Now what? Mm-hmm.
Wait, where the fuck am I?
I don't know. I was following Rohit like he knew where he was going, and he was like,
Oh, okay. I was following the guy that Rohit was following. Okay. What? I'm back downstairs.
yes.
I hear grenades. Ow. Force field launch required.
There.
I want a force field launch.
I booped a pipe. Up here, one more to go. It's on the other side. Go up there and touch it. Touch the pipe.
All units, we have target confirmation for EOD on enemy launch computers and black hole generator.
All right.
I like these floating trash cans. What are they called? They remind me of Daleks.
Anything under here?
Health.
I could use that. I'm a going drown. Right. Big brain time. Where we go? That says exit. But it won't let us through, is it?
Force field controlled by launch computers.
Fuck that force field. Punky ass force field. Acting like it. Tell me what's over here.
Telling me you can force me to do what I want.
Alright. Force field's disabled? Shit,
Okay.
yes.
We did it.
Take it that's not the right way, or are we just squirreling out?
I don't know. Rohit. What's happening, buddy? Oh,
Yeah.
we did it.
What?
Secure the airstrike marker.
Get wrecked. Paint. Whatever.
Oh. That's what's attacking me. Okay.
Yeah. A little bit of blindness.
Combat over can... Alright.
I was promised paint. Oh, you done fucked up, son. There's gonna be some fly bullshit. I feel it.
Oh, you know.
I'm gonna stick with my precision weapons.
Nope, nothing in there.
Yeah, made it locked.
Nothing up my sleeve.
Can we get in? Yeah, let's get the fuck out
Let's,
of here. In here.
Proceed to exit. Okay.
That's a wall. Whoops. That was right. I owed you like 9 or 10. Hit that exit. What's wrong with it? There we go.
Hey.
Fuck yes. We did it.
All right.
God damn. 221 out of 239, man. We killed all kind of shit.
Yeah. Acquiring. So we're after Big Gun, or we're the one after Big Gun, whatever the fuck that is. Black
killed
hole
the black
generator. Won't you penetrate her?
We got to go take out the Strog leader.
Yes. With extreme prejudice.
Termites. All right. There we go.
I think. No, this was like a reasonably successful experiment, honestly.
I mean, it's makes you sad because like this thing's so fucking close, right?
It is.
And it's so well built, man. I was just telling Pedro, I had to tap that Steam button a couple of times to get it to wake back up though the first time. I was like, oh, You haven't been used in a while.
But yeah, like, there's like the 15-minute or so acclimation period, and then like, it's like, honestly, yeah, now I kind of prefer it over the joystick, right? Because I can like kind of just leave
Kind of move around. And
wherever.
like, I definitely think if I spent some time like optimizing the sensitivity.
Yeah, and like tuning in the gyros and whatnot. Like, yeah, this could be like completely playable. Absolutely.
I kind of hold on to it, like to the right of the right areola. I wish it had a sensitivity slider.
Yeah. I would love to see like a Steam controller 2.0, which is just like a smaller version of like the deck with like no screen, like
with like 2 thumbsticks.
Yeah, with 2 thumbsticks and like some areolas. Yeah, because like the layout works. Whatever that was, they figured it out, right?
I don't think they'll ever do it though.
Probably not. But like, yeah, it was. I wish more companies would do experiments like that, because like no one asked Steam to do this. They're just like, hey, let's see if we can make that work.
Like the Steam controllers weren't cheap, but I mean, they probably broke even on them.
Yeah,
like they are over-engineered like motherfuckers.
Right, and they were like, oh yeah, and we had a bunch of shit in here like Bluetooth and what, we just never turned it on. So here you go. That came out like after they stopped selling the Steam controller. Like, oh yeah, here's the firmware update that enables Bluetooth. Like, guys, what the fuck?
Yeah, right. Having to keep track of that dumb little dongle, dummy the dongle. Right.
And they had, that was the one thing I never got was like the 3D printed backplate for the Steam Deck that has like the little indent that you can clip the dongle into.
Oh, right.
Yeah. See, that should have just been built in, right?
Oh, I mean, we shouldn't needed a dongle in the first place.
Yeah.
But, you know, there we are. Bluetooth 1 over proprietary hardware. I really like the controller. Like, I like the feel. I don't like the button placement, though. Now that I'm back on that, playing that.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to work with what space you have.
And I think like they had some like grander designs for like this touchpad, right? Because it kind of has like the D-pad in here, but it doesn't.
I mean, like, hang on. Does anybody have a website with like the 30 fucking different versions of the Steam controller?
Oh yeah, I remember that image. I know the one you're talking about.
Because there's like multiple iterations. And then there was a new one. Like even with like the final version. I can't fucking find it. That controller, Steam controller V2. Oh no, that's just fanfic. Yeah, like I feel this. Yeah.
Is it the wired one?
No, the remember the one that had the fucking touchpad on?
This thing. This is what. No, what the? No, stop it. Stop it. What are you doing? Computer.
Here we go.
Oh, okay.
Nope, that's more fanfic.
Okay.
Oh god, some of this is just nightmare fuel. That's what we got.
Okay, so that's what we got. All right. That's some booty. That's like an actual butt.
That's the Steam cheeks.
Yeah. That's a very flat booty.
That would work.
No. These are user submitted though, right?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
That's the deluxe.
That's a little
weird.
Yeah.
They get wrecked.
Yeah, just no all touchpads all the time, baby.
Maybe.
That's like that's the smach, right?
I mean, that fucking might work though, you know?
Maybe, yeah.
It's got buttons.
I think that was like kind of one of the big things that hurt the Steam controller was that it didn't have like a D-pad.
Right.
So it like for fighting games and like platformers and shit where it like matters.
The Steam puck.
I would, you know what? That if they could like figure out the ergonomics on that, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. The Steam square.
I don't know. Yeah, somebody had like the what is somebody 3D printing them now? Oh, prototype version 2. Huh. This is there we go. There's a remember it had the screen on it and shit?
Yeah, that's a boombox though.
Yeah, but like that's the
Yep.
That motherfucker exists though. I see these guys in our Steam controller, which I still subscribe to for some reason, that they find them in like Goodwill bins. Again, you know, right next to the source code for
right, yeah, for that one game. I was just in a garage sale somewhere. Yeah, you want this binder of floppy disks? Sure.
Stumbled across it, man.
Yeah.
All right, cool, everybody. Thanks for showing up, hanging out.
Yeah.
We had a good time. We got to finally get some use out of our Steam controller. Remember to take your fucking batteries out if you put them in. I won't until I'm looking for those batteries. And I'll be back on Tuesday for some track time. No Track Mania.
We're back on Thursday with more Tiny Tinas. I think we're getting near the end. I think we have like 2 or 3 chapters to go, and then we're done. Then I got to figure out what to do after that.
We're throwing down some warnings and Discord. Don't practice.
Yeah. Well, don't grind for gear. Like, so. That was basically it. Like when we did BL2 with like Truggy and Mir, when they just showed up with their endgame shit and they're just like, here, take all this stuff. I'm like, that's not fun. That's not fun for me.
But I'm helping.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's part of the fucking adventure.
Yeah.
You know,
like Joel and I talked about it. It's like, yeah, he wanted to like grind for item slots so he didn't have to fuck around with the inventory. And it's like, yeah, don't worry too much about that, right? It's a casual playthrough. If we wanted to pretend that we were good at video games, this is the wrong channel for that.
We're not gonna min-max it. This isn't D&D, bro.
Nah. Just has some D20s you gotta whack.
Fuck yeah. All right, everybody. Have a great night.
Bye-bye. All right.